god. I hope this doesn't give me troubles. We'll see. After a couple seconds, it comes back up and then it just, says, oh, encoding overloaded, encoding overloaded. Before it was starting up immediately and telling me that the encoding is overloaded. Now it stopped telling me that in the very beginning. So let's see. When I open the game and start playing, that's when it like shows up eventually, right? So let me actually see what's happening here. See what's happening here. Hold on a second. Start running around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Start running around a little bit. If I start the YouTube stream, I hope, like, I really don't want it to, like, start doing that shit, though. Is encoding overloaded? It's not. But watch when I start the YouTube one. Watch. It's got to be an internet problem, I'm pretty sure. And this is crazy. I never had this problem. Never, ever had this problem before. And I had to lower so much shit here. It's insane. And most of it's the bit rate that I had to lower. Like, even though I tried this bit rate earlier, encoding overloaded, it gave me a trouble. Now I'm trying it again, no issues. What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, I didn't change anything from last time to this time. I went back to the same settings as before, so I have checks on them. And now it's fine now? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I do not understand. So, I mean, I closed a bunch. Oops. I closed a bunch of stuff, and well, not really that, but I like lowered a bunch of stuff, and I mean, fucking hell, bro. We like, I don't know what's up. Like, hella surprising. It was like, it's not like posting the YouTube one. I think I'm not sure. So the YouTube link's supposed to be up, but it's not. Let me see. Is that how this did it? Everything's changed, man. Everything's changed from the last time I did this. Everything's totally different now. I don't see my YouTube link up, so I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna stop it and put it back up. Start it again. Okay, let's see if we get something. 29 FPS. Okay, 30 FPS. Super annoying how to do this shit this way. I don't see it up. Like I actually don't even see it up. I don't see it. I can just leave it off then if it's not gonna be up. So how the fuck did I do this shit last time? No idea what my setup was because now I can't even access anymore. It's so bad. It's so bad. I just can't even believe. I think everything else is fine though. I might as well just play like this. I'm not getting the error. Let me just go ahead and save my preview for now. Close all this shit. All right, I'll just leave. I'll leave this open as is. We shall see. All right. I sent a few messages, so we are good to go. Let's play some Expedition, baby. Alright. Play some Expedition. Let's get the hell out of here first. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, bitch. Alright, got my water. My fat water right there. I got some Doritos chips. I'm good for a little bit of the night. Do I have flight on this? I do. I don't remember how to play it too much because it's been a while. So, by the way, new controller. I popped it open, and now we're playing with this as opposed to the old busted up one from right here. Just take a look, right? Big difference here. Big difference. Busted up controller, better controller. Brand new. So I pulled it open to play on my other setup, and I was like, I don't feel like transferring it, so we're not going to be playing this particular file, so don't worry. The only reason I'm on this file is to show you something that I wanted to show you guys for a while, but never did. And I'm going to go over some notes. Bro, so many notes happen. Like, I took so many notes that, like, bro, I, like, lost track. I had so many notes. I stopped taking notes. I literally stopped taking notes because I had so many. Just a little closer here. I had so many notes, bro. You don't even know. You have no idea. I'm going to Serene, by the way, or Serene. And let me mention one thing, right? I just want to correct myself on one thing that I said that was incorrect. I didn't like fully understand this part, and I've had a lot of time to like just watch my own playthrough back and look at it correctly. So if you know, after the whole, you know, end of Act 2, right? At the end of Act 2, I thought that Verso was the one who caused the gamaging of all the party members, and no, it's not. I just, like, it's not that I wasn't paying attention to the context clues, because the way, even when I like rewatched it, I was like, is this what this means? Like, because when he was reading the letter from his sister, right, his other sister, the non-realistic one, the painted Alicia, if you will. I think that's how you would call it, like, I guess painted Alicia, maybe P Alicia for short. But if we go by her letter, there's a lot of like shifting of the thematics, and so I understand how I got confused there. And you know, I thought when they mentioned the father, like you know, the one who truly invokes the Gamaz, your father, right? Like I wasn't sure what she meant by that at first, and it didn't even register. And then when I rewatched the scene, I had to rewatch that scene like 3 times. And I've like I said, I've had a month and some change to like really go over all my playthrough, the whole playthrough. And I was like rewatched almost every scene. Almost every scene I've rewatched everything, right? Because I just had that much time before getting my new PC and like not being able to play and anything like that. Like I have been jonesing to play this game for so long, dude. You have no idea. Like I was like in shambles the entire time. So I watched the whole playthrough over, the whole time just my gums chattering, bro. Just like waiting, grinding my teeth, waiting to play it, bro. I was like, dude, I just want to play this so bad. And I'm really happy that I get a chance to play it. But like the main thing is that I didn't understand that moment, right? And so now I do get it, though. I actually do understand it fully now. It was you know, obviously, and we know this to be true because I didn't have to mention it before. But when I went back and I was like, oh, I didn't fully understand this moment. Like I didn't mention it afterwards because we knew Renoir was the one who did it. So Renoir was the one who actually like invoked the Gamage, right? But I thought I should really point this out in case anyone like in the future watches the playthrough that I have on like YouTube and they're like, yo, this guy like truly just didn't understand. And it's true, I didn't understand it at first, but now I do, and I wanted to set the record straight so that anyone that does watch, for posterity's sake, there's no confusion, you know what I mean? I actually fully understand. I'm very well aware of the plot. I've had a lot of time to really go back and watch my videos again. Which, by the way, I want to say one thing, though. Like, even though even though I beat the game and there's some time that I could just easily like look at stuff, I still have not watched anyone else's playthrough of this. I've only seen like maybe a few fights from the Renoir on YouTube. And this is the item I want to show off, by the way. The Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. But hold on. I wanted to show that off, but wait a minute. No, that's not right. That's not the item. Hold on. There's another item here. One that has like, you know, you hit like three things and then it'll come down. Let's load my actual file. Let's load the actual file. Hold on a second. Can I load a different No, these are for other saves. Okay. So we'll do this legit. I have to show you guys. And I think this is our current playthrough that I've been working on with the expert run and everything like that. So here we are at the manor. I think I wanted to explore the manor a little bit. I think I found something on my own. Last time, I don't remember where it was. I think it was over here. I found something, bro. And I didn't do anything past it because I was like, dude, what? Dude, it's dark as hell in here. But I literally found something. I don't think it was here. I think it was in the other room. This manor scares me, dude. Sometimes it does. Because of the, I don't know, the like amount of fighting that they do is like, I don't know, feels demonic in this house. I don't know how to describe it to you. This is like new. This never was a thing. This was never like a thing, and all of a sudden, I don't know. Maybe my spiritual awareness is growing. But perhaps it's a little bit more on this side here. I forget where it was in the bathroom. Some bathroom. I saw the reticle showed up differently when I went to the restroom. Where is it? Oh, it's Clair. I think this is Clair's room, bro. I think so. Like, I've been like looking at all the people's rooms, and Verso's is on the other side. You got Clair's here. I saw Mael's room, the one with the she had the clothing or whatever, but the only one I could think of was this because she says that she has pets. Clair, we gotta talk about Clair, bro. Okay, I didn't like Clair at first. As I've been rewatching stuff and making shorts and all that stuff on YouTube, Clair's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of based. But and I gotta go over a few things about Clair because she appears to be like super strong and not grieving, but she actually does grieve. I want to like go over the ending again with you guys, or maybe pull it up on YouTube or something. But I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your mind. I literally discovered this rewatching the ending, and I was like, huh? So I don't even know if it's been talked about, but it goes into like Clair's suffering, you know, which is not very evident, right? It's not very evident that she has a lot of suffering. You know what? Forget watching on YouTube. We're just gonna play through the ending again, and we're just gonna see. Use. Okay. So. Okay, we found this room, right? Where's that room with the bathroom? I actually don't remember how I got there. I don't... Oh, this creepy room with the dolls. Yeah, no. I'm out of there. Pretty cool, though. The developers... Hold on. Let me see. No, let me see here. Yeah, look, it's pretty cool that they actually show the devs here. Like... Pretty nice. I mean, you got the 33 team, right? The 30 expedition of 33. You got the dog in there in the bottom there. I'm not sure who all of them are. I have yet to look into all those settings, but like that's pretty cool that we have, you know, like the actual devs adding little Easter eggs and stuff like that into the game. I approve of this. This is very awesome. What are these? Is that like Quidditch balls? I don't know what these are. It's either the Quidditch balls, Green Goblin's like bombs, or something else. A smash ball, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know what you would call that thing, but so oh, boom, boom, boom. I know it's got to be around here somewhere. Okay. Did I not? I swore I unlocked this room, bro. I swore I did. I know I did, bro. I mean, you're not gonna make me feel like I'm crazy, okay? You can't do that to me. That Bristol's room, dude. I'm telling you, bro. I know there was one. I saw it. I seen it with my 2 eyes. I know I saw it, bro. I'm not crazy. Ugh. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, how did I miss this one? Lol, this is the one. I think this might be even. This might be either Renor's room or it's no, it's not Renor's room. It's Alina's room. Aline's. I keep saying Alina. Oh yeah, it was this place. I found this place here. I was like here, just poking around, and randomly on my own, I was looking around and I went like this. Was it this one? Wait, no, this wasn't the room. Oh, you know what? It's not this one. There's an okay. This I don't know where it is, but there's another bathroom. I didn't find it on this file, by the way. I found it in a different file that I was playing. I went to a bathroom that was like I don't even know how to locate it, to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry. I try to cook and I burned the pot. I don't know where the other bathroom is, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But listen, I know what I saw. All right, it was there. I can't prove it to you, but in my memory, it's there. I promise you. Okay, so it's Alicia's room. Oh, you know, I missed a lot of things too. Like the Alicia's hair turning white was actually foreshadowed in the game by Verso. In the conversation that Verso has with CL, yeah, CL, he has a conversation with her, and they have like a heart-to-heart, you know, like they're trying to like, you know, get their rank up or whatever. And he tells her, like, he's like, okay, tell me a dark and personal story. And he tells her about like how his hair turned white after he gained his infinite powers. And it's kind of interesting because, well, you know, she called him vain and everything like that, which is pretty funny. Oh god, where the hell? I'm in the Reacher. Holy shiz. You're right, this is where I ended the stream last time. Oh. I hate this place. I don't remember this place too well. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't remember it that well. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, so. Oh lord. I'm just going there. It's been a while since I played, so this is gonna be interesting.
A storm is coming.
I don't recall how to play, like fully. I remember how to play all the other stuff, but don't remember what my setup was. Not that I don't remember how to play. I don't remember what my setup was, like what my rotations were. I don't recall them. I don't recall them. I don't recall what I used to do. I had this all figured out before, and I. Shit. Wow, my shit is nice. Hold on. Okay, I'm swole, bro. I'm swole. Level 77 Monaco. Color of Lumina. That is a big thing. Pause. Big weapon. Saw, I guess. You're not following me back here. I know you ain't. Well, you might be. I don't know. Okay, I see an item over there. I see an expedition or a journal, I think. I saw it over there. But speaking of oh, that's a place to put the Petanks. Alright. I remember a Petank in this area, so I gotta drag them over to this area, I see. Alright, well, we're gonna figure this shit out. So, I'm gonna do it. A lot of tools laying about, man. I'm trying to remember what this area was all about, too. I know there was like the, these guys are all trying to... If I didn't, you know, misinterpret, these creatures here, these like Nevrons, they're trying to dismantle this whole place. Well, whereas they have like a builder version of those Nevrons that is like actually building stuff and keeping it alive, right? All the way at the peak or something like that, the peak of the area. At least I want to say that's what happened. That's what I remembered. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to do in the run. But let me start with one thing here. Let me actually read my journal here and go over a few notes. Before we go forward, I just want to go over a few notes here. Oh wow, I wrote quite a bit. I actually had to stop writing. I had so many notes. It's getting a little cold here. Let me put that away from me. Okay, so Escade creature versatile paint into his canvas who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts. That's what I wrote about what. That's how I defined Escade actually in this game. Sword of Lumiere. Expedition 60, bare knuckle naked expedition. That's what I called it. Aline saved Renoir from canvas first time. Painted hundreds of canvas worlds. Control Renoir is controlling according to Alicia. Trapped for 67 years. A living ghost. Alicia, how Renoir sees her. Young boy equals Versal. Tired of painting. Okay, this is what I wrote there. These are like kind of like towards the last stream. Mael lied to Renoir. Versal. I don't want this life. Yeah, that was one of the saddest things. Dude, I rewatched that scene. I could not cry when I was watching that. It's become like that for me. I just can't. So I'm gonna try very hard not to like think about that while I'm watching this over again. But actually, I won't be picking Alicia's ending, so it'll be okay. Epilogue, a reason to paint. Bittersweet ending, my L version. You're okay 3 times from Versal to Mael. Actually, that you're okay that he tells Mael is foreshadowed earlier in the game when Mael has her little vision, those Mael nightmares from the beginning of the game, right? At the start of Act 1 or so, or midway through Act 1, she started getting these nightmares, and she does remember, or she has this vision of like Versal, who's like in the mansion like inside the fire. He extends his hand to her. And he says, you're okay. No. That was not at the end of Act 1. Sorry, that was at the end of Act 2. My apologies. At the end of Act 2, Alicia, or Mael Alicia, gets this like nightmare vision or whatever, or dream or some sort, right before she wakes up, you know, in the year 49 or whatever. And you see a vision of Verso inside of the mansion on fire, like within the fiery room where all this started, and he extends his, I think his right hand out, and he tells Mael, "You're okay," or whoever the dreamer is says, "You're okay," holds his hand out, which I'm very positive is not a scenario that actually happened. So I wonder if it's a dream she had, a premonition, some kind of foreshadow, or if it's like an embedded memory that was placed on her by her mother. You know, so I don't know, because Aline did mess a lot with her mind, making her think that, you know, it was only Versal that suffered and not her, which is interesting. And then you have, yeah, hold on, it says this in the Gamage. Okay, so I did write that down. Wow. Okay, Epilogue, A Life to Love, Verso. February. What was it? It says here, Verso, February 22nd, 1879 to December 33rd, 1905. So he was about, I did the math on this, I think he was like 26 years old, something like that. He's like something about like 26. And I forgot to write down what I translated the text down the bottom on his epitaph to be. But I think it's something like, like your hearts are with us, or something, or our hearts are with you, or you're with us and our hearts, something like, I don't know. It's something along the lines. Anyway, my old Alicia, all alone, has red hair. Parable. The Reacher break down things. Mael had golden flowers when Gamage. Okay, I remember writing that down. During the Gamaging scene, during the ending, right when you had to pick a side, and even before that happened, when during the Gamage scene in the end of Act 2, everyone's Gamaging flower things were different. You know, but hers, Mael's were golden. Her petals, her flowers, when she Gamage were different. And if you pay attention to all the Gamaging scenes, like everyone's is so different, and hers, like all of the real family members have different Gamage petals. It's got kind of a nice little detail. But Mael had golden flowers when Gamaged. Mael wasn't grieving. Oh yes. In the ending, I went over this again. I wanted to mention this the first time, but I was so choked up I didn't really get a chance to explain it. But and this is something I first thought of when I saw the ending. That I had so many thoughts to get out that I forgot to say that. And then when I rewatched it, I wrote down. I was like, that's the first thing I should have mentioned. But because it was the first thing I noticed during the ending. That's what made me a little sad. During Verso's good ending, which it made me a little sad, but I was actually, the ending's perfect. But okay, so if you look at the ending, right, you see that Clair brings her flowers. She doesn't stay long because, I don't know, she's being Clair. Mael is just observing her the whole time. Then when she's left and everyone's kind of gone, Mael doesn't even bring like really flowers or anything like that. You notice that Renor is grieving. Aline is definitely grieving, right? They're both like, they've reconnected, they found their love for each other, and they found a way to really, like put away the past and rekindle that passion that they had for themselves and their family, and they found a way to like really get together again, which is excellent. I noticed though, Renor has his wedding ring on his finger. I never saw a wedding ring on Aline's hand, and I looked for it. I went frame by frame trying to find it. I never saw it. So I don't know what is up with that. And I mean, it kind of makes sense if she was fighting with Renor, that she would not want to include it. So I imagine that after that rekindling scene, she probably would have found her ring and put it back on. That's what I imagine, which is a really nice detail, and it makes total sense because they were like kind of arguing and beefing, and that's how, if she saw Renor so badly in her head, like back then, you know, how she made him in the painted world, then it would make sense that she probably believed he was to be that way, and because she's been in that painting for so long, she forgot how Renor really was, how warm he is, how caring he is, right? So I think that's a really nice detail. It's really awesome that they included stuff like that in the game for the players to find. Like I don't know. Like I haven't really been on the internet or anything like that with this game, and I have no idea who's talked about what and what little details were found. But I'm not sure if I would, like, this is such a small detail. I'd be honest if anyone ever mentioned it online. But like I literally found that out. I was like paying a lot of attention to this, and I never saw it. Like I didn't see the wedding ring, so I don't know if my vision isn't the best though. So if someone did see it, I would be happy if they would point that out. Either way, it's a nice detail. So there's that, right? Then we have also. So to continue on that, right? So Renor is grieving. Aline is grieving. Clair is grieving. You can't tell that much with Clair, but she does have her way of grieving. It's very subtle, but I'll show it to you. So Clair obviously is grieving as well, and you know, everyone has a different way of going about how they handle loss. Everyone handles loss, and remember, call back to that moment when Clair said, "We're all grieving. The world doesn't just start turning because the family's grieving, whatever. Like we're all grieving, you know." Including her. So she was including herself in there too. She wouldn't have said that otherwise. And some people say, well, she doesn't look like she's grieving. True, she may not appear to be grieving like normal. But Clair is a very interesting individual. And she's more complex than people give her credit. And so Clair has wrapped herself, like, if you understand, like, kind of like, here's how I'll say this. Every family member kind of is one of the 5 stages of grief, right? You have, I gotta, let me see, I gotta look up all the 5 stages. I don't remember them all off the top of my head, but let me see. Let me open up my, let me open this up real quick. 5 stages of grief. Let me write them all down so that I can just make sure that I have them here. 5 stages of grief. I'm gonna blow your mind right now, because I'm telling you, I studied the shit out of all of this stuff watching my fucking playthrough again. Got denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and exception. Acceptance. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I said. Okay, got those 5 listed, right? Good. Let me close this. Let's get back to the game so that we can see. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. All right, check this out. So, and I'll show you. So Clair's grieving isn't like your regular grief-struck, like cry and, you know, wallow in despair type of thing. Her grieving is more subtle than that. So we have the 5 stages of grief. We have denial. That is definitely Aline. Aline has been in denial. This whole game is because Aline's in denial of the death of her son. So much so that she has developed a world in which the son has made a world when he was a little boy. He developed, you know, his world, and then she went into his world and added more variance to the world and made it more sophisticated, right? And then gave him life in a sense, and made life for the whole family so that she can live inside of her family, a little delusional mind about what's going on with her family. Even though the son's dead, she is deluded into thinking that he's actually alive because she has made a memory of him within his own memory of him, if that makes sense, right? Then you have anger, right? That would definitely explain Clair. Clair is the anger in this situation. Now I'm going to go into that in a little bit. Then you have bargaining. Bargaining is actually Renoir. He's the bargaining. He's the one who wants to settle things with people. He's like, come on, let's go over there. Let's put aside all these things. Let's just get everyone together. He's the one who's really trying to put the family and keep them like united, right? So he's grieving in his way, but his grieving is more of a bargaining kind of a grief, which is like really awesome in itself. So you have depression, which actually is Mael here. Mael Alicia. She is actually in the middle of depression because the way that she copes with it is that, you know, she is kind of down on herself about the whole thing. She's been really kind of in the blues, if you will, because the whole time she feels really guilty. She's like, this is all my fault, and like, well, how can I contribute? How can I help? She's trying to do everything she can to like make sure that she can help in the situation, but you know that deep down she feels awful, not just about what happened, but for her own situation too. She might even feel like she deserves it. But and that's Mael. There's like 3 versions of Mael, and I have to go over them, right? Then the last one is acceptance. That in itself is Verso. Ironically enough, how can you have a stage of grief if you're dead? Well, funny enough, this situation demands that Verso is actually part of this list, and he is the accepting one, because he's the one who actually understands that he is dead, and he's willing to make it so. He's willing to move on. So all of these party members contribute to 5 stages of grief. They're all representative of 5 different characteristics, and I think that's brilliant. I don't know if I've known writing this sophisticated before, but like going through everything too, I took so many notes of this shit, man. Like I must have rewatched the ending like about, I'm not even exaggerating, about 40 or 50 times. Like I went through this writing so many notes, bro. But back to what I was talking about before. The reason why I got into the whole thing about Clair is because Claire's grieving is so much different than everyone else's. Her grieving is anger. She is driven to anger because of what happened, and that's what, you know, thus precipitates the fighting against the writers, you know, if you will. So she'll go against the writers and fight them because She is angry about what happened, and that's how she copes with her loss. How the grief is that she's absorbing herself. She's like actually just immersing herself into a world of fighting, and and she's masquerading all of this bravado, right? She's putting all of this this impetus, right, in fighting this war and talking about how important it is. And while it might be important, this is only Claire's perspective. We have not heard about anyone's perspective about this war. And when you think about it, it makes sense. You might think, oh, this is a serious war because we lost Verso, they targeted Mael, but it may not actually be so. This could just be the way that this story is actually painted, for lack of a better word. And it could just be painted this way, but it may not actually be like that in reality. It could have just been some little thing or misunderstanding that caused the situation, and now Claire thinks it's a war, right? They have a writers, they have a association for the painters or whatever. We don't know much about that. We've never known anything about that, but that's another situation that we can talk about probably in the future game if they ever develop. But the fact that Claire immerses herself in this kind of environment, which is fighting and revenge and all that stuff, is how she copes, is how she grieves, and she might not even be aware of it herself. Most people that are lost in that kind of anger don't understand that they are targeting themselves, right? They don't understand that they themselves are the ones who have been subjected to that type of grief. She may not even be aware of it, right? So I think that's interesting that she doesn't grieve like everyone else does, but in the ending, you actually see a moment of vulnerability from Claire, the only one we see in the whole game so far. And I'm not sure. I don't know anything about, anything else that people might be mentioning about the characters. All I know is what I've played through the game. Now, I assume, and the reason I say that is because I have an assumption that we might find, because, what is it? I know there's a super boss, and I know his name is Simon, right? So, because my friend Moa told me about that a long time ago, and it's a detail I didn't forget. Unfortunately, I never forgot that, but he told me about that so long ago. He spoiled that for me. He spoiled the fact that there were 3 acts. I wish I never knew that. This is why I don't talk to anyone about the games that I'm going to play, because everyone just has a fucking motor mouth for some reason. But anyway, regardless of that, the whole thing is, I do think that there might be more than just Simon, and I did get a little hint of that. So I'm not sure if that means there's a Claire fight, because I think that was hinted to me at some point. I don't know who led me on to that, but I think there might be a Claire fight. But luckily, the good thing is that I found that out after I beat the game. Again, still no confirmation. It's just like a little hint that I was like, does that mean that there's a Claire fight? So it was something like that. And if there is a Claire fight, I gotta find it. So now my question is it a Claire, like, do I fight her for real? Like, what I'm saying, like real Claire? Or do I fight a version of her that's like, the painted version, right? Because when I think about it, we've never seen a painted version of Claire in this game. We've seen a painted version of Verso, painted version of Alicia, painted version of Renor, and I don't think there's a painted version of Aline, like the paintress. I don't think so, because she is her. She didn't have to make a painted version. She's her. She's the one who made it, who made this world the way it is, right? So there's no reason for that. But there might be a painted version of Claire, and I'm curious to know how Aline painted Claire, because if that's the case, like, she must be hiding somewhere. So I don't know. I was thinking about the Lady of Wax, right? I'm not sure if that's Claire, or if that's like maybe a creation of Claire's, like her pets, right? Or if that's supposed to be Aline, or how Aline sees herself, or like maybe a representation of Aline's suffering or something, because I don't know. There's something about the Lady of Wax that I still don't understand yet, and I want to talk about that, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, that's the reason I mentioned it, because I do think there might be a Claire fight somewhere in this game. And there's a lot of places to explore, so I'm going to go check them out and see if I can find her. Now, here's another thing. Yes. Yeah. Last thing I wanted to mention about this whole thing with the grieving is when you go to the ending, right? The epitaph ending, if you will. Mael, everyone's grieving, right? So you see Renoir, you see Aline, and you even see Clair grieving. The only person you do not see grieving for Verso is Mael, right? I think there's an easy misunderstanding to this ending. I bet you people could watch this ending and say, wow, look at how sad Mael is. Look, she's so sad. But people maybe don't realize that she's not sad because Verso's dead. She's sad because she's dead, right? Like, if you look at what she's observing, she's looking at her life in Lumiere. She's looking at her old friends. She's looking at everyone that used to be there, including Verso. She's looking at herself, bro. If you see if you take anything away from this, she sees herself. That's the last thing that disappears is the image of herself, which doesn't wave back at her, right? She's essentially saying goodbye. Like, you can interpret it a couple ways. She's essentially saying goodbye to herself so that she can focus on her real life, which is a nice positive way to look at it. But unfortunately, I know that's not the truth. She's actually grieving her own loss here. She's like, I'll never see myself again. I'll never see these friends again. I'll never see Eskie. I'll never see Monaco. I'll never see Verso. I'll never see Gustav again, or anyone that's there. You know, Ciel and Lune. I'll never see them again. Which is kind of sad in itself, but it's actually really selfish when you think about it, because everyone's grieving Verso, not you. You're still alive, right? And that goes leads me to another point. Yeah, because I wrote here, Mael wasn't grieving Verso, but her fallen comrades at his grave. When fighting Renoir, he was... Huh? We saw ending parents... What? I don't know what the fuck I wrote here. When fighting Renoir. I don't know what I wrote. I'm sorry. That was a good point. Whatever that was, I know it was a strong one, but I can't read it. Alicia overtaken by Mael. Alicia says, "Yes, this I had to, dude. I literally stopped what I was doing. I was in the middle of, I think I was in the middle of work. I made a realization. I was in the middle of work. I literally stopped, bro. I'm not kidding you. I almost got in trouble for this. I was helping out like an executive. It was this was so much more important to me than helping some fucking executive I don't care about, that I was like, okay, I stopped what I was doing, helping him with, and I say, okay, hold on, give me a sec, I'll be right back. In the middle of like helping him, and he's like, hold on a second. I was like, no, I'll be right back. Like, I literally went out, took out my phone, like in the middle of me walking out. He saw me taking my phone out, and I like was typing something, because I went to my notes and immediately typed this down. So I was like, I'm not gonna remember this later, so I wrote this down. And then when I got home, I wrote it down in the book. So I put Alicia overtaken by Mael. Alicia says she wants to help fix this situation. So the reason I wrote this is because I made a realization that before, in the year 49 or whatever it was, before the fracture, when she gets called downstairs by Clair to go to Renoir's, like, whatever it's called, she actually says that she wants to help fix the situation. She wants to help, and she's like, I am responsible for this. I helped cause this, so I should probably try to fix this. This is internally in her mind. She's having this thought. So it's not something she said out loud that she could have not meant. She's thinking this internally, that like, oh, I helped create this situation. I should at least fix this. I want to fix this. I need to fix this, right? But when you go to this Mael now, you know that she's warped. You know that she's different. So it makes me wonder how much of Mael has been changed by the way that Aline restructured her, right? Would that, like, kind of isekai situation, did that alter her brain in a way? Did that alter her perception, her reality? Because, and I mean, the obvious answers are yes, but I don't know if it actually changed her mindset fully. Like, I don't know if she actually altered her brain, because when you really think about it, she did a complete 180. She goes from, I need to fix the situation because I caused this, and I need to, like, kind of like do right by Verso, to I don't want to leave this painting, me. Like, I feel terrible. I have no life. I got no friends. I got no future, and I don't want to let this go. Blah blah blah. Like, it completely turns around. And I'm not trying to dismiss her issues. They're obviously very important, and she deserves happiness and justice, right? But the whole thing is about Verso, right? This whole thing's about Verso. Verso's really the one aggrieved here. All right, so well, he's the one. He's the victim here. It's really just Verso. She's a splash damage, you know, but she's not the real victim here, even though she is a victim herself. The real victim is Verso, who actually died, and they won't let his soul rest, and so there's an argument over that. And it's like, well, you guys are prioritizing yourselves over Verso. And then the worst of it is that Mael did the same thing, and she did it the worst because, you know, in every situation that, like, at the end was like, okay, well, I need to end this painting. She kept saying, first it was like, oh, well, I have no future, I've got no life, like I'm like a you know, a shadow, a ghost, whatever. And then it goes from like, well, Papa, this is Verso's canvas, this is the only version of Verso I have. And then she clings on to her friend, but my friends, you know, I love these people too. Don't you see this, how I see them as well, or whatever. It's like she's finding every excuse in the book to not go back to reality because for her it's too painful. But originally it was about Verso, and she wanted to get closer to her brother, but you know it's bullshit. Because it's like, well, if you really wanted to get closer to him, you wouldn't have come up with all those other excuses, you know? And if it was really about Verso, why did you make him do all those things in your ending, right? Like in the ending where she actually stays in the painting, like you see that Verso like is resisting her. He doesn't even want to play the piano, which is insane because you know how important music is to him, and that's been his dream since he was a kid, is to play piano, and he loves it. You know how important it is to him. There's a whole scene dedicated to him playing piano with his sister, and she's humming, right? Like there's a whole beautiful, well orchestrated scene of that situation, and for him to just deny her at that point and say, I'm not gonna play this piano, I'm not gonna be your puppet, I'm not gonna play this. He said so, dude, that scene was so silent, and it says so much with just with lack of words, just nothing but facial expressions and context clues. All you have to do was look at the person's faces and you knew exactly what they were thinking and what they were feeling. It was such a powerful scene. And just for him to just deny playing the piano, he didn't want to do it. And it's so sad. That part really broke me in the I'm trying not to like get emotional about it, but like it's so sad that Mael tried, like it's so sad. She tries so hard to create a scenario in which like she has like her perfect family inside there. She even recreated a Gustav that's not really Gustav, right? It's an alternate version of him that's not really the same. He didn't die by Gamage, so she would have to recreate him from her memory of him. Same goes with Sophie, most likely, because she didn't have pure chroma or anything like that. Her chroma's too old. She'd have to recreate a version of Sophie that she remembered. That goes the same with everyone else, you know, with the exception of maybe Lune and Ciel. And Ciel doesn't care about, you know, her husband. She just doesn't care. She just wants him back, right? So she was, and that's the thing. Still had to be created based on Mael's memory. So all of that stuff is wild. And then she recreated Verso from her memory, or probably from not even her memory. She recreated him in the way that he was, which is interesting because she didn't recreate him from memory, right? She recreated him from the Gamage, right? Which is like very important distinction, because if she did make him from memory, then she would make him compliant. Or if not, that would mean that she made a version of him that was original to his true self, which is even more interesting because that means that she made a version of him whereby she was already aware that he did not want to be in this world. So she made him true to his nature, which is insane. That's even more psychological guilt and regression that I can't even explain to you. Like that's insane. That's an insane case study. But I like to imagine that she made him out of the Gamage. It makes the most sense. And it's not as twisted and insane as the other version I just mentioned, but that could be interesting too. Anyway, she recreated him, right? And then that version of him was like, I can't believe you just brought me back. It told a whole story in his face in those few seconds. Like, I can't believe I'm here. I'm older. Everyone's older. Like, I've got this puppet string on me, right? Like, I'm not gonna do this. You're gonna have to make me do it. Like, you know, like it's insane. He's like, bro, I don't want to be here doing this shit. And he's out here. She makes him play the piano. She literally, the little ching, the little chime, the noise, the little white wisp that goes by. That just sparks, like, it's like a rule set. It's like, I ordered you to play the piano. And you can tell that she did that because then her face changes, right? And her face changes. At first I thought it was like, that's how Verso saw her. Like, I had a few ideas. I actually merged all three ideas into one. That I was like, it's either he's seen her for her real self, the way she is, or she's actually using a command, like kind of like how the parents were like that too when they were in the middle of painting, or some other, I forget the third one, but I essentially made it so like you can merge all of them. Like, it could be true. All things can be true. They're not all mutually exclusive. So it's like, but I think the real reason is that she was painting them there because her eye changed, just like how, you know, Renoir's eyes changed, and Aline's eyes changed, and Claire's eyes changed. When they were in the middle of painting, your eyes would change like that. And interestingly enough, hers changed to one eye, not the other. So it's almost as if she like had enough power to do it off of one, or wanted to watch with the other, or it's the property of the painting that you can only use one, like while inside, and use both while outside. I don't know. It could be a proficiency thing. She might, maybe because she's not that good at it or something like that. But I know she would have gotten better because she's kind of like Neo, the chosen one. But either way, she made him do that, and he takes a deep breath and he plays the piano and roll the credits. But it's like, it is so sad. That is so depressing to think about, and it's insane to me that like you go from Mael wants to, or Alicia wants to help fix the situation, to now Mael, I'm not leaving this canvas, right? Like, I can't leave it. It's too important to me, and it's really like a selfish thing for her. Hold on. So, yeah. So, I think that's really awesome. There's so much depth to this story. It's insane. Then we have... Hold on. So, I wrote this down. I don't remember what my mindset was for this one, but I do remember. It was in the I think it was in the message from Painted Alicia. I had to go through it a couple times. It was like, Painted Alicia, gamaged by Verso, right? I think there's an implication that Verso has killed off his sister, right? He gamaged her or something. I thought it was Renoir first, but I think actually it was Verso. Is what I'm thinking it was. And Alicia, okay, here's another one. Alicia saying, Papa has a soft spot for me, he will listen, was something he mentioned, something she mentions to Verso when they, after Act 2, when Alicia finds out the truth, and actually, you know, she sits down with him and starts to talk with him on that bench near Angelique's boulangerie or whatever. So then, yeah, so she knew that her father had a soft spot for her and doted on her, even though she kind of denies it later and says like, oh, you're his favorite or whatever. So she knows, she's aware of this, and she does what she does. So she tried to, right here, that just tells me, she tried to manipulate her father into kind of making her get her way. You know, she's very good at that. She's actually, I don't know where she gets the manipulation from. Probably from Verso or her father or her mother. I think more for her mother than anything else, or Verso. I'm not sure, but she's definitely manipulative for sure. Let's see here. Verso helps Alicia bring back the party. So this is when I started realizing how truly diverse Verso was and how much I loved him as a character. He's such an amazing fucking character, bro. Like, he's so amazing because Verso is conflicted the entire game. You might be like, okay, he has a version of himself that is against the party and wants to end the world and whatever, end his suffering and close down the server, you know, for lack of a better term, and he wants to end everything. And there's a version of him that wants to keep it going. He loves going on adventures with SK. He loves going on adventures and talking with Monaco. He loves doing what he can for the people of Lumiere. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise he wouldn't have gone back and helped them. He loves to like kind of explore the world and do stuff, you know. And there's a part of him that really loves to help people because, especially for his sister, because like he knows that's not his real sister, like in terms of the painted, but he knows that's really her, like the real version of her. So even though Verso could just easily just say no and not help anyone of them out, he struggles constantly between his duality of right and wrong and making these decisions that's going to help or hurt the party. Does the whole game. And in this situation, when like Lune, sorry, I keep calling her that, and Ciel get gamaged, and Mael's trying to bring them back. She's like trying to whisk them back up, and you know, of course, Verso goes, you know, like painting is not, you know, about verisimilitude, right? Which is a beautiful quote in itself because he's right. It's not really about like the trueness of like the facts of the way that things are, like the trueness of it, right? It's not about that. It's about essence, is how he says. It's about something deeper than just truth, right? It's about what lies in the soul of something. And so when he mentions this to her, he makes her kind of remember who they were, and instead of doing the same, you know, kind of anti-gamage, re-gamage, I don't know what you call it, creational like magic that she does, painting magic that she does, she actually uses her saber or her rapier instead, because that's more or less what she's comfortable with, that's what she's always known, and that kind of is how she brings that's how she brings out her power. To like when she goes to fight, she actually like summons it this way. So it makes sense that she does this the same way too. She summons it this way, she brings about her friends this way too, like remembering the essence of what you're trying to bring back. So I thought that was a beautiful scene, really well done. Love it a lot. And the fact that Verso was willing to help her in that situation tells me so much about his character. And I know he was very flip-floppy in the story, all the way up until Renor goes, like, you know why I cannot do this anymore? You know why I fight so hard? And then he shows off a vision of the real world, how Aline's suffering, how she's stumbling, how she's sick, how she's dying. And then like that is the moment right there when Verso lays his eyes there, is when he decides no more. He literally makes up his mind right then and there, when he has not been decisive the entire game. He's been one side, one foot out the door, one foot in the door. He's been like that the entire game, and that is the moment where he decides, I'm gonna end this world because I'm not gonna let my mother go through this shit, right? I love that. I can't tell you how brilliant that is. That is like probably the most brilliant piece of writing I've seen in this game, is that moment. It's so crystal clear, it is so evident that it cannot be denied. It is 1000% the truth of Verso's character. And especially when we harp on the fact that he just says, I don't want this life. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it for anyone. He even says, like, it's not worth this, Mael. Like, it's not, you're not worth this. This life's not, it's not worth dying for like this. He says, you're Mael. You can do what you want. You can do whatever you like. You can come back later, right? He had so many good points in that scene. Say, bro, you can just do whatever you want. Nothing can really limit you. You're a painter. He's right. Sure, you may not have like your voice and all this and all that, bro, but you've got this incredible gift of painting. Like he said, we've got this talent, this ability. You can literally recreate this world if you wanted to. You know it better than anyone at this point. Wasn't she the one who was like, yeah, I used to run around in Lumiere. I used to know all the back streets and stuff like that because I was they used to send me to do packages or whatever. like she was a runner or whatever like that. And I was like, dude, you know this place better than anyone. You know this world just as much as Verso does, maybe. Like, the only people that really know this world really a lot are like Verso, Monaco, SKA, like those three, probably the most knowledgeable. Then you have Aline, who like built the shit, right? Built upon Verso's original world. And then you have, of course, this girl here. You have Renoir. Renoir's been here for 6-7 years, so he knows it really well. But like 6th place, I'll give it to Alicia Mael. I give it to her. Because even though she hasn't seen as much as everyone else does, throughout her journey, she's learned a lot. And she's learned, like, to understand Chroma on a deep level. So I'd say she's probably, like, right up there by the end of the game. So you can recreate this world if you want to. You can create something similar. You can recreate your friends. And we know she can do that because she did do that in one of the endings. So she has the ability to make this kind of world. Bro, like, and she's upset about, you know, closing down the world. And, like, she's like, if I leave, then Papa's just going to close it down. Which is, you know, kind of interesting, because you convinced them to leave there. You can convince them again outside, right? You left the world at that point. That's what he wanted. You can leave it alive. You can actually convince Renoir at that point, listen, I left out of my own free will. We got Aline out of there, like we got Mama out, or Maman. You can just leave it open for a bit. I'll go back and I'll tidy up and then we'll close it later, right? You could actually convince him of that, especially since you convinced Aline, right? Like, it's insane to me. Like, you could actually leave. And even so, the attachment that she has for that specific world is simply because of her comforts. She's still incubated, right? She has not left her shell. And that's the problem that Mael has, and that's kind of like an issue with the families. Like, they haven't really been like, you know, teaching her well, and that has to do probably with their work and the fact that they're always in worlds, and they haven't really helped Mael develop. Her sister doesn't really help her out either. She's very harsh on her, but she doesn't actually do the nurturing type of learning that she should have. Her mother doesn't either. The way that her mother depicts Mael in this world, it's so different than how she should treat her daughter, that, like, I understand how Mael is this way. I don't put any of this on Mael, even though she is selfish, but I don't put that on her. I put that on her upbringing. She's suffered a lot in this game. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that. But, like, she could actually just make a new world and just put all the things there. She could make a million worlds. Like, Renoir and Aline have probably been through this many times in their past. So, like, Mael acting like it's the end of the world is the funniest thing to me. But anyway, yeah, Verso helping Elisa bring back the party was actually so amazing. Okay, so I wrote this down because I didn't understand it the first time I read it. The first, like, 3 times or 4 times I read this. But now I understand. Like, I went back through my videos, like, bro, I'm dumb. Like, this is so obvious. But Monaco saying, she who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. Now I understand. She who plays with wonder is referring to Serene. He said it many times. I don't know how I didn't pick up on it, but Serene, right? That's her. That's not Clair. That's the mother. That's the representation that Renoir saw of the mother of Aline, which is beautiful because she's entrancing, she's dangerous, she's playful, she's honorable, right? Like, all these little adjectives you can use to describe Serene, and everyone loves her, right? But, like, it's such a danger to fall for her tricks. So it's kind of an interesting way that that Renoir sees Aline, but also it's very majestic in a way. I'm a big fan of the way he portrayed her there. And then that's he who plays the wonder, and then he who guards truth with lies could be an insight as to how he sees his own son. We know that this truth with lies guy refers to visages, however you want to say it. But that's clearly Verso's character in Axon form. And that's how his father depicted him, which made me wonder, because it's like, if Renoir really drew him like that, there are like moments where, later on in the story, especially at the end, Alicia talks about how Renoir and Verso had a lot of insider jokes. They would always joke around with each other and just be like pals, you know, kind of like a father-son relationship, but like more like like less like that, even though it is like that, but more like a buddy relationship. Like me talking with my buddy Lagai, we just have insiders, or me talking with Cass, we just joke about stupid shit in the past. That's the kind of relationship they would have, and she was envious of it, of course. But like, she talks about that, and it makes me wonder, like, he who guards truth with lies is how Renoir sees his son, in a way. So it's interesting. Like, it goes deep. It really goes deep. Part of, and I'm gonna go over a theory I have based off this portrayal, but he clearly sees his son as someone who has a lot of faces, someone who has anger, joy, sadness, that's anger, yeah, anger, joy, and sadness, and yeah, I mean, every one of us has that. But the fact that he put his son this way is interesting. It means there's more to Verso than we know, right? And so it's a very fascinating thing for me that this is the Axon is Verso based. So we got another one, Verso saying, "Oh, I wrote it right here. Painting isn't about verisimilitude; it's about essence, the truth of who they are." Yeah, I already covered that earlier, so cool. Verso, Gamage remembers memories from Alicia ungamaging, but Gestros don't have their memories. Why? Okay, I wanted to mention this too. Actually, let me be the first to say this. I think it's very unfair that in this world everyone's like, oh, Lumiere this, Lumiere that. But what about the Gestros? What about the Nevrons and all the creatures of this world? What about them? Do they not count? Why did no one bring them up when the Gamaging was a thing? I know they don't Gamage, but what about when they're closing the world, when like Verso wants to end it? What about the Gestros? They have life too, don't they? Shouldn't their vote count as well? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, at the end of the day, I still think it's Verso's call, but I just find it a little curious that no one mentions the Gestros in this. Like, they have their own civilization, their own life, society, and their own way of living, and they also have a reincarnation cycle. But I don't see them ever being brought up, so I thought I should be at least one to remember them fondly and think of them highly, because I like the Gestros. But it is true. Verso, Gamage remembers memories. So, am I talking about when Alicia brings him back, or Mael brings him back at that one point at her ending? It's possible. From Alicia. Oh, no. Oh, this is okay, so you can ungamage someone and they can have their memories back. Like what happened with Lune, NCL. Lune. But how come the Gestros don't have the memories when they reincarnate? Why is that? Is that a property of the world that Verso made, of Kid Verso, or even, yeah, Kid Verso, I would assume? Is that a property of something he made in his original world? I mean, probably. That's probably the case, but I think it's really interesting. Okay, so Alicia recreated Gustav, I wrote. Yep. I wrote here because I wanted to make sure next time I stream I mention this shit, which I already did, so it's good shit. Yep. It was Renoir, not Verso, who gamaged everyone. Proof. I even wrote a proof there for you. Clair says he/they, as in the immortal painted family, are useless because they cannot do anything and have no power. Otherwise, they wouldn't die against the Axons, Nevrons, etc., etc. Right? So, there you go. There's my logic for why I thought it was Renoir, not Verso, who gamaged everyone. Although I was able to go back and rewatch it many times, and I just came to the conclusion naturally. And of course, because we played through the end of the game, we know that that's the case. But there is my proof to why I was able to piece that together. Anyway, is Pierre the same? Does he have his memories? Questions I had about Mael's ending. Also, another question I had is, I didn't mention this during the time I watched the ending because I didn't think it was worth to bring up, but as I've been rewatching it, the question's been more present. It's like, because when I watched the ending with Mael's ending, I didn't recognize that fucking kid, right? I didn't recognize that dumb kid. Well, he's not a dumb kid, but he looks stupid. That kid, that fucking kid, the one that's sitting next to Mael, I don't know who he is. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be one of the other kids, or is supposed to be someone's son. Maybe is that Mael's son? No, or Gustav's son, or Pierre's son, like with Ciel, or is it Verso's kid? I don't know who that kid is. I think I saw him at some point in the game. I'm not sure. I don't even think he's anyone's kid. I think he's just a kid, random. I think he's just a random kid. Or one of the orphans. I don't know. Some kid showed up there. I hadn't seen him in the game, and I just had a question about that. I was like, who is he? Right? Okay, so check to see if Verso looks at the curator. Okay, yes. So I did check. As I wrote that as a note to myself, but I checked it. If you notice, this is a really great detail. If you notice throughout the game, when you get to the curator, Verso's eyes are shifty. He can't look at the curator in the eye. He looks everywhere but at him. And then when you get to the point where Lune wants to talk about like going to see the Axons, like, hey, Expedition 57 thought that you knew a way, or 58 or whatever, like thought that you knew a way to, get to the Paintress, and he's like, it's a dead end. It's like that's no good. And then they talk about the Axons, and they're like, Luna is like, I know someone who does know if you're not gonna tell us. So they go to the curator. Then Verso goes up to the curator, and then he just like literally turns his back and he can't look at him. That is a great detail. I didn't catch that at first, but I caught it after I rewatched it. I was like, bro, what? Because that goes to show you that he knew who the curator was the whole time. And obviously they were beefing back then. He didn't like Renoir. So because of the painted Renoir, his vision of actual Renoir was based off the painted Renoir. So he didn't actually like Renoir. Even though Renoir wasn't the same. They were completely opposite dudes. Both the painted version and the real version, or the curator version, they were totally different characters, completely different. So the fact that he treated him that way goes to show you that he knew who he was. He knew the whole time. And it's actually crazy because when you think about that, if you really think deeply about this is the real mindfucky thing. If you think about how crazy it is that he knew that the curator was there the whole time, and he still gave the curator chroma to like power up weapons and stuff like that. He did that knowing that the curator was going to have enough power to take down the Paintress eventually, because that was basically Verso's way of assisting the curator. Even though he didn't like him, he didn't want to, but he knew it was necessary for the end goal. They both had the same goal at the end of the day, is take down the painted world. But he knew that it would be against the Paintress, and Verso was constantly leading the party against the Paintress. So really awesome. It's such a clever, like, he's so sneaky for like doing this way, and I love it. I love the little subtle details that the game throws. But like, take a note next time you play, if you play the game over again, or even if you play it now, look at Verso's interactions with the curator very closely. Scrutinize it, inspect it, put it under a microscopic lens. You'll see many things. All right, so yeah, from the fact that he's shifty-eyed against him, he doesn't look at him in the eye ever. Whenever he talks with him in story, he looks away from him, he turns his back, or he turns to the side, or he takes the back row. Usually Verso's the one leading, and then whenever the curator is involved, he actually is in the back. He doesn't even want to be in his presence. It's actually a really nice detail. And even later on, when they talk about, like, when they bring the sword, like for the chroma, he does the same thing there. And even later on, there's so many moments when the cutscenes play out. Like, just take a note. You'll notice what I'm talking about. And I just think it's brilliant. He knows he needs him, but he hates him. Right at that moment, he hates him. He may not hate Renoir at the end of the day, but he hates that. He hates painted Renoir, in a sense, and he doesn't want to be with him. But he gives him chroma, and Renoir's, he knows that he's giving him chroma. It is like nothing needs to be spoken between the two of us. We kind of know the assignment, and it's like an unspoken, subtle agreement between the two, and they get things done this way. It's so nice that the whole time, Verso is just leading the party towards his own destruction by talking to the curator simultaneously restoring his power that's lost because he's been trapped down in the underside of the world, or whatever, under the tower. He's been trapped there, and he's been just gaining power slowly because the party gives him the power. The power that the party gives them is contrary to their actual goal. However, their goal is to take down the patrons, which is not contrary to Renor's goal. And so it is a situation in which it's contrary and is actually simultaneous at the same time. Like it's like, well, it's cooperative and it's like antagonistic. It's so strange, but it works. It's so perfect. Oh man, the story is so incredible. Okay, so what else? Here we go. We're almost done here, I think. Well, I've got 2 more pages. Oh shit. We've only been through 1 page of stuff, by the way. Or 1.5. How did Alicia come to be? Because she was Gamage, how did she come back? I had this question. This question's still a little bit eluding me. I don't have the answers for this one yet. I have a subtle inclination. I don't know. I have a little idea, but I'm not sure. So, Mael was Gamaged, right? We're in agreement there. She was Gamaged by her father, who kind of brought her back. But this Gamaging of her does what exactly? I don't understand. Because I guess I kind of understand. Okay, I'll just go with what I think. So I think that when she got Gamaged, she returned back to her body, her real body, which is the, you know, cracked version of Alicia that we don't know about. Who, I don't know where she was residing. I don't think we ever saw her. And then we have like the other Alicia, which is the painted one. We never see her again after the scene in Act 2. And I have a suspicion that Verso offs her. But even if that isn't the case, we don't see that painted Alicia again. But there is a real version of Alicia somewhere. So we see her one time, I think. And after that, we didn't see her again. Maybe once or twice. I think she returned back to that version of Alicia and turned into the real Alicia. And then when she gained her powers, her hair turned white. Right? Kind of like how Verso had his, and then, you know, you can go from there. But I think because of that, it might answer one of the questions, like how did Alicia come to be? I think that was it. Because she was Gamage, how did she come back? I think she just came back because she just came back. I think she just like happened to return to her real self, and then she just like kind of made it back to where she needed to be. Now how she ended up there, I don't know. That I don't know, but that's a moot point at that point. Okay, so I made a stupid joke. When and I'm gonna make a short of this pretty soon, but when Alicia was restoring everyone for the great battle against Renor, right? When she was building the greatest expedition in history, as Monaco aptly put it, there was a situation where, like, there was a moment where she ungamaged, like, a guy that was, like, impaled against the lamp or something like that. And then it made me think, when I rewatched that scene, I was like, dude, what if she restored the guy who got stabbed in his dick from earlier in the game, from like part one of my playthrough? When we first go to Spring Meadows, I show off this guy who gets stabbed in the dick. Like, literally just gets impaled, and you see this face full of horror on him. He's got a face of horror. And my question was, like, if Mael was cruel enough, or, you know, benevolent enough, however you want to see this, it depends on the answer here, to restore the guy that got his dick stabbed, would he come back with massive amounts of pain, or will he come back without knowing that ever happened, or like knowing that, like, okay, it's fine, I don't feel pain anymore, I'm feeling good because I'm alive, my dick's back? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would happen? I'm really curious about that now. Now, I'm super curious. Out of all the questions in this game that I may have, that's high up in there. Which is funny where my priorities lie. But anyway. So, another foreshadow moment. So, Emma's speech, right, the Gustav's sister, was like, some of you are leaving to change the world. It pans to Mael when she says that. Right? Then the speech said, oh, that's why I wrote that. Because change the world, right? And it pans to Mael. There was a situation. Actually, let me finish this thought. Change the world. Then there was the other things, you know, like find the truth for this world, which pans to Lune, and then we have others. I forget what it was for Ciel. So like find find meaning in our all too short lives. It panned a little bit to Ciel, but then it panned to Gustav, right? So interesting to see where the motivations kind of lie. The motivations, right? But then the reason I wrote this down for Mael specifically is because when Emma said some of you are leaving to change the world, it only showed Mael, right? But then like, what was it that her parents said in their speech to Mael? She said, "You will change people's lives. You will change the world, Mael." Right? Like, see, they literally said that, and that was foreshadowed back then. And her parents reinforced this even again later in the story, and she actually ultimately did change the world. So I thought it was beautiful writing, like really amazing. That's incredible to me. But okay, so I made another joke. I wrote another joke. Painter Renoir killed Alan because he called him old. Lamau. Like, it's just funny. It's like you're old, right? And he's like, hey, how did you survive the Gomaj? Like, how did you do this? Like what expedition you from? Like, because he called him old, he's like, all right, that's it, off with your head, right? He just cuts his head off or whatever. Thought it was funny though. Okay, so Lampmaster fight. Snarled as you walk up to him, traumatizing the player. Yes. The reason I wrote this down, I didn't write down the follow-up, but I knew I was gonna remember it. That's why I didn't. Oh, man, I know myself too well. So that snarl, the real snarl, that weird ass fucking snarl, as you walk up to the Lampmaster fight, that plays again later on in the story, like at the end of Act 2, no, at the beginning of Act 3, no, at the end of Act 2, when you're going through the tower, right, for the painted tower, oh my god, what's it called? I forgot the name of the tower. Let me go back to my notes. Good thing I have notes, right? The monolith. I didn't make it to it, but I remembered it. So when you go up to the monolith, you hear that snarl again. The snarl. You hear the snarl a couple times as throughout the story, and every time it's traumatizing because of that moment with Gustav. Okay, so oh my god, I made another joke here, comparing the Lampmaster to Mahito's domain expansion, or even Shigaraki's his hands, the similarities between Mahito and Shigaraki, and then the Lampmaster. Like there's a trifecta, there's a unison, there's a fusion that needs to be done between these three characters. So anyway, we have here wine tasted away. Wine dashed away. Wine dashed away. Ciel Eskia response. Right during that moment, during the Lampmaster fight, right before you leave, right, and Ciel goes like, she goes like something about like, hey, you got some wine, because she doesn't want to like go through the she doesn't actually want to go through the water, right? She like gets like traumatized or whatever, and then she says, you have any wine? Like, I'll take some wine or whatever. And Eskia responds, he's like, huh? Or, wine? Right? So like, I thought it was really nice and clever that knowing that Eskia is like basically a dispenser of wine. He's like basically Versal's wine storage or something, right? Maybe that's how he's so big. Yeah, like he has all this wine and then he responds. I think it's a funny little thing. We got Versal's name echoes as he says it for the first time, which is like true. And I think it echoes again later, but not to the same degree. It's like a small little echo. But I think it's awesome. It's like his real self saying his own name for the first time. Like he never had to really say it until that moment. And I think that carries power. The way he said his name there when he did the introduction to Mael. When Mael asked him, what's your name? And he says Verso, like, and it echoes. I wonder if it echoed into the mind of Mael, because she like maybe it did something to her, like it touched her mentally, like, you know, activated some neurons somewhere that, like, you know, kind of brought back some memory. I don't know. We don't see the exchange afterward. We don't see the aftermath, but like it fades to black after that. But like, yeah, that is powerful. I think there's power in the way he said his name. I think there's something to that. Okay, so I was trying to count the number of times that there's a parry in the game's story, in the game's like cutscenes. The first time, of course, is after you reach the island, right when you first leave Lumiere and you touch down and Prince Renoir kills everyone. Yeah, my boy, my boy, what's his name? Not Jason. Oh my God, my boy Lucien parries the first parry of the game, essentially from the story perspective. He parries the those like dark shade dudes from that like, oh god, I forgot the name of the place, but Dark Shores. Like he parries one of them, which is impressive. And then because those guys had some hard parries the first time. Then you have Verso, who does the second parry. He parries Monaco's strike. The first strike at first. When you first get to the Monaco station, right? And you go through like the train area, right, the walkway, and then he parries literally right then and there. So it's awesome. And then the other times, of course, are later in the story, but those are more related to the gameplay. But yeah, another thing I wrote down was when I was rewatching the cutscene where Mael was talking to Painted Alicia, right at the end of Act 1, I believe it was, right before, like right as you fight Renoir the first time, right? Sorry, not the end of Act 1. After Act 1, in the middle of Act 2, right? You fight Renoir in the first mansion area where the paintress heart is, well, the paintress kind of heart is lying at in the mansion. And when you fight the first time, and like when Mael kind of freezes time or does Eduardo, whatever the hell happened there, I still am unsure. She talks to Painted Alicia, and Alicia touches her hand. Like she reveals her mask, and then she's like touches her hand to like reveal the truth of the matter to her. And you see like she's kind of like smiling. I don't know if she's even smiling or what, or like a default face expression, but you hear Verso's burning alive sound. Like he's just screaming. You just hear screams from Verso, which is horrifying. Like when I first heard that scene, I was like, "Damn, this whoever's burning, bro, is burning." Like they're getting cooked good. I was super confused. But playing the game again, or like not really playing it again, but like watching it again, I was horrified to listen to those sounds, bro. I think it like did something to me mentally. Like I'm scarred to hear that shit. Just hearing Verso burn alive is like a nightmare to me. So I wanted to write that down because it's so important. But God, that is awful. That Alicia heard it in reality. She heard it scream, and it's part of her psyche, bro. It's part of her psyche. Can you imagine that? Hearing your older brother, burned to death because of you? And like, God, man, that is insanity. I can't imagine the trauma this girl carries. But let me see here. I wrote down also, Verso cannot look the curator in the eyes. Axons are similar to weapons like an FF7. Yeah, I don't know where I even like came up with that thing, but like FF7 or other things similar to the weapons. I wrote down another thing. I thought of another thing. I didn't write it down. What's the other one? There's like a mech in... Was I thinking of Xenogears? I don't know. I don't remember. There was a specific game I was thinking of that was a perfect relation to the FF7. But we can go with Xenogears for now. I don't remember what I was thinking at the time. There was a good game though. Verso mentions the 4th Axon. That's another one. Journal 58, found by Lune in the story. So it was 58. Yeah, that was right. Alright, Mask Keeper putting up a mask for the party. I don't know why I wrote that. The mimes have the hair of the party members. Okay, another observation I made. Front, back, recto, verso. What's behind the mask? Okay, more things that I wrote down, just like questions. How did the third axon fall? I still don't know. No one really talks about that, I think. I don't know, like, how they fall or what, but, yeah. Alright, Serene, she who plays with wonder. Serene sees Verso. Ah, yes! I almost forgot about this. So, I remember when I was playing through it, like, I was watching my playthrough, and I was confused in the playthrough, like, why did she start attacking? And when I was watching again, I was like, oh my god. Everyone's like entranced, and like at first, Verso's entranced too, and Monaco's the one who snaps everyone out. And then afterwards, everyone gets entranced. Even Monaco, he like falls into the spell because he misses Nako. And then, you know, of course, Serene puts all of everyone's greatest desires in front of him. And then Verso's the only one who resists. He's the only one who isn't entranced by her. And of course, Serene gets pissed seeing that. She looks at him and she's like, you dare? And then she attacks the party and it breaks everyone under spell, and then they go into a fight. So I think that's great. I didn't realize it the first time, but watching it again, I was like, dude, that is awesome. Okay, so yeah, Serene sees Verso wasn't charmed and got pissed. Yeah. Pan flute when Serene dies. I put exclamation there. I love the pan flute. I just love it. It's one of my favorite things. Lady of Sap, similar to a bat, and also like Anima / Dagon. Okay, so like Anima from FFX, Dagon like the demon Dagon, and a bat, kind of like Kamizatsu or whatever his name is from Shin Megami Tensei. And then I also wrote like the amygdala from Bloodborne. So all of those things combined into one kind of make the Lady of Sap. It's kind of true when you think about it. Okay, last page. Lady in Sap. Again, Lady in Sap or Lady of Sap? Lady in Sap. Potential 5th Axon replacing Aline. Verso saying you're okay in Mael's dream when they're waking up. I wrote this like 3 fucking times. It's crazy. Verso. Oh, here. Okay, let's go straight into my. Okay, I'm gonna put this down because I don't have any more notes after this. I had a lot more notes. I'm just not gonna go over them because I've been talking for a lot, and I think it's time for us to like really move on. I had a lot more notes. I just didn't write them down, bro. I could have written this whole book down with notes I've had over the last month, and I said enough's enough. I have so much shit to talk about. I don't want to write anymore, and I stopped writing this like 3 weeks ago. That all this has been one week's worth of writing, or 1 week and a half. I have not written for like 3 to 4 weeks. Like that's how many notes I've compiled, and I have so much more, bro. Like I just didn't write down as I do this so much. Anyway, to my current theory, Verso. Actually, let me mention this first. I want to know if there's more than just the painters and the writers in this verse. What about musicians? What about, you know, sculptors? What about other things like of that nature? And other things that have to do with art, or things that don't have to do with art. How much does this span? How far does this go? Is there a coalition? You know what I mean? The musicians are artists. Could there be like an actual musician league? And that's why maybe Verso is in a little bit of the musicians side? I don't know. But the reason I mention that is because I have this theory that Verso is a potential writer. So I have a lot of different things that I didn't write down, but I want to collect. I want to make a video maybe, possibly going over this as a theory, potential theory, just a fun one. Not that I'm serious about it, but I kind of am a little bit. But like, Verso mentions a lot of things about writing in this game if you really sit down and scrutinize the text. Potential writer. After Noko's death, he tells Mael that writing is cathartic for him. Right? That is a big clue, especially because he mentioned writing a couple times in the story. Now I gotta collect those moments because I didn't write them down. I went through them and I said, bro, Verso talks about writing a lot in this game. Then you have the betrayal scene, right? The betrayal. You have the you're okay. You have the he who guards truth with lies, right? All of these different faces that Verso has could just be all different facets of the things that he's into. It could be that Verso was actually really a betrayer of the family. He maybe really loved Mael, or maybe I don't know what happened, but like it's possible that he was actually a writer, or he was secretly visiting the writers, and maybe that's how Mael got entangled in all this. I don't know. There's no evidence at all to sustain this. This is all circumstantial. It's just the fact that Verso mentions writing quite a bit, more than he does music. So I think it's interesting. And with that, I will cede my time when it comes to this, this right here. Anyway. Okay, so 1 second. Okay. Good. All right, let's continue. I'm sorry about that. I know I've been talking for like a year and a half, but like, let's actually continue with the story. I have a lot of situations where like I like to talk about things in the story, and I have to get it out. Otherwise, I'll never sit okay with myself. I had to get it out. I had to explain it. It had to be done, man. It had to be done. I need to find a way to get the hell out of here. Is he fucking... Shut up, dude. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh god, you guys scared me. A little bit. Well, I don't know how the hell to get up here. Oh. Ask and you shall receive. That's what they say, right? Oh, I knew there was something I would have missed. Wow. Wow. And there's that, right? Owl wow. It's like such a big giveaway that the guy's a dog or whatever. So, interesting stuff. I need to get the Patang down here, man. Alright, I did see like I think a journal or some kind somewhere across from here. Maybe? La la la. La 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 la. Or whatever. Patang. Ah, I think this is what I was seeing. Yeah, whatever. That's a Picto. No, that's a Picto. Okay, how do I get that one? Goodness gracious. Okay, I want to get that. I want to finish this area. This area is cool. I like the Reacher, but I really want to get the hell out of here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to fight the Patang, and I want to get that Picto, and then maybe fight the boss here, because I still haven't fought a boss, if I'm not mistaken. I still haven't fought anything. Is there anything down here that I haven't collected? Oh, this is where I fought that stupid mime. There was a mime here. I fought him here. I'm pretty sure. The fact that I can still remember all this stuff is insane. Like my landmark memorization is top tier. Top tier, man. I'm telling you. I know I didn't do anything, but I'll save the game just to save the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? La 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 la. I've come to play. Is there anything here? Anything at all? This kind of simulates the other area, but okay, cool. There's a dude up there. I like this area though. Like, it's pretty ingenious when you think about it. Like all this, you know how many trees we have to cut down to get all this kind of wood required to make all this stuff. Like, how many trees do you actually think, bro? Wait, am I back to the same spot I was at? Oh my god. Sounds like a cat, bro. I'm literally standing in air. Wow. Mael, you have such great powers to just float around. You're like Lune. Except better, because you don't have to like... Ah! Oh, Patang, I found you. Oh! Alright, let's kill him. Give him hell!
Feel the embrace of fire!
Wow! Man, my damage is nuts. You there. Okay, the tank was behind something. Let me look around for it. It was... Yeah, it's over there. I see it. There you go. Get your ass in there, motherfuckers. Time for you to die. Let's go. Boom. You gotta censor the ass whooping I'm about to give you. Some Doritos, baby.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, some melee attack. Damn you, bro. Tank will flee in 3 turns. Alright. Let me not put that on the mic. Let's see. This is real good.
Awaken fear.
That's a lot of things built.
Awaken fear.
Finesse and grace.
Random strike. Void damage. I wrote down some notes about that too. Oh. I think that my watch has finished charging. My watch, guys. My watch. Gotta put it back on. Don't feel the same without it. Hey, yo, look at that. That watch is nice, bro. That's a good watch right there. Alright, so do like a little burning canvas, maybe. That was so sick. Oh my gosh, you're about to get broken. Radiance? No, we got. It's a break. Okay, so the aberration light, do it. Plays immediately. Everyone powerful, along with stun. Coming to trick.
Elements converge.
Boom, boom, boom.
A storm is coming.
You know what I used to do? I don't remember what I used to do, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't remember my techniques. I go back and check my videos on that one too. This move is sick. Attack regularly. Oh, I'm doing casting shit.
A bit of violence, yes.
A bit of violence, yes. I'm an almighty. Grab a sub bunk. Oh yeah, you're about to get broken. Very nice. Oh yeah, hit him with the hell. Hell on
Feel
her.
the embrace of fire.
Oh, it's the whole beam here. Nice. I don't like to play with greasy hands, but sniper learn. Learn it. Okay, so what is her? Is there anything I need to learn? Confidence? What still is a way to like kind of get this like to see what's unlearned and stuff. Did they ever add it? Oh, so they're adding a new DLC to this game. I haven't learned about it. I just heard about that they were doing that. I think it's because the game's done well. It's like sold like something like 5 million copies, which is beautiful. Thank you guys for that. But like, yeah, I think they're creating a new thing, like a new DLC. Yeah, I really don't know what they're doing though. So we just had to check it out and shit and see. But I'm excited. Any new content in this game, I'm definitely excited. It's good to know that the story isn't fully over. And again, I don't know if it's a story update or if it's like a boss update or just quality of life changes or just little things. I don't know, but I'm definitely consuming it. I want it. I want it in my life. I shall have it. So I'm happy. I hope you guys are excited about that as well. I'm super excited. Alright, so let's figure out where I need to go. Let me go climb back up in the only place that I know where to. Dude, I feel like that's... No, that's not gonna fall on me. Never mind. Alright, I gotta get out of the reacher area, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. There's nothing wrong with this place, and I like it. But like, man, I need to leave. I feel like I'm just been here for too long. Telling stories and stuff like that. It's just so important. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, nah, I really need to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, dog? Nah, I mean? Nah, I mean? Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna keep climbing a little higher. Can we get much higher? Safe. What was here? Nice place to take a freaking hot shower. That's stupid. Okay, so let's go back up and try to find our way back. I need that picto, man. I need it. I need the picto. Wait, where am I going? Oh, no. This isn't where I want to go. This is not where I want to go. I don't think. I was here. I remember this area. The area was cool. It's the area that's strongest in my memory. Well, damn. How do I, brother, how do I do this? I need to go wash my hand. There's a spot I can go a little higher right there. Am I just blind? Did I just not see that? I must be blind. The gods must be blind. No! There was no space.
Let us stain them.
Still alive. Not for long. Ooh, that looked cool. Dude, I love these new graphics I'm playing with. They're so sick. They're so freaking sick, bro. Oh, I do remember this area. I do remember it. I do. What is this? Like a freaking ghost pepper or something? What is that? Is that Sakuna finger? Don't mind me, fellas. Oh! Oh, where? I felt the rumble. Ha! You ain't catching me, fools. What up? What up? Look at you. You're looking stupid. Yeah, go back. Turn around. Go back to what you was doing. You ain't gonna catch me, punk. Punk ass. Ooh, dangerous looking place. Let's go inside. Looks cozy, actually. Will this lead to the pigtail? Come on. Hoping so. No, it leads to that one area with the guy. Leads to the guy. This orphan is different from the rest. It does not sabotage, it builds. Okay, now what? How do I get to that pigtail, bro? Is there anything I do here? Just call when you need him. Oh, wait a minute. That takes me to some spots that I'm not aware of. Ew. I haven't taken this. Please take me to another area that's nearby. Preferably high up. I mean, go back, please. Oh, shiz. I want that pigtail! Whoa. Beginning? I'm not certain. Is this the beginning? Boggy area. No, it's not. It's a different area. Music. Red wisps in the area. It's weird that like this isn't, mics are not super smooth. Like some of them are, and then everything else isn't super smooth. It's music. Wow, that's a big thing. Pause. Big toe.
Ow, wow.
Protecting tint. Healing tints also apply shell. Nice. What the hell am I looking at here? This better be the most mutated, most gross morphed beats I've ever seen. Or this is some shit out of Bloodborne. It's like those guys that steal your, the frenzy motherfuckers. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about right now? Yeah, those guys are crazy. Is this the Witcher 3 music? Yo, what am I listening to, bro? Whoa. What is going on here, bro? Is that a chromatic guy? No, doesn't appear to be. These are just regular enemies. I can't tell. Sometimes everything's so large now that like anything's a chromatic or a regular boss or like just a regular enemy at this point. I guess. This piano piece is very somber and sad. Oh, that's what those were. The hands of these guys. What is this song? What the hell? Going crazy. That's going nuts. I thought it was like FE1 music for a minute. Like the final boss of Fire Emblem 1? No, or is it Fire Emblem 3? Fire Emblem 1, I think. Wow! Let's turn this up. Bro, this music's incredible. Looks like I'm fighting the extra boss in Toho or something. Holy cow, the strings! Everything together, strings, horns, drums. Holy moly! Oh, the singing! Love the guitar. Holy shit. Yeah, this is the part that sounds like Fire Emblem 1. Remember this part. I'm gonna play it for you. Okay, listen. You heard that part. Listen to the Fire Emblem 1 final boss theme, and see if those strings don't sound familiar. Hold on. That's just Fire Emblem 3. It might be the third game. Sorry, my bad. Fire Emblem 3. Not 3 houses, you freaking fool. Not 3 houses, you freaking fool. 3, dog. Stupid game. Well, let's just go through the... Someone timestamp these. There it is. This is the one. Nazo, Monsho, whatever. This one. That's the one. Is this the one? No, not that one. This one. This is the one. Alright, listen to those strings, bro. Wait, this is the one? No, hold on. I gotta think. What does it remind me of? I don't think this is the one though. Hold on. Let me get back to the game. Oh! I'm thinking of FE6. My bad. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of FE6. Media Shadow Drive. Kind of does remind me of this a little bit. But I think I'm thinking of FE6. Recano Ken, is that the one? Oh no, I'm thinking of FE8. My bad. I'm confused. I think I'm thinking of FE8. This isn't the one. 8. Oh, maybe it is 6. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm so all over the place. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ah, this is the one. Yeah, this is it. Okay, it's FE6. It's the string, the way that the violin string like part, when you hear it, it's like, oh shoot, that sounds so much like that. Priestess in the Dark is called. This part right here. The choir in the back. Yeah, it's dope. But like that part really, that part with the strings really reminds me in this game of that in FE6.
Feel the embrace of fire. Let the ink flow.
Ah, this hits heavy.
Finesse and precision. On guard.
Alright, I see what I gotta do. I'm starting to remember how to play.
Sweet taste of battle.
Taste of battle.
Danger!
It's gonna take me a while to remember everyone. Oh!
Now is our chance.
Oh, I hate fighting you. I hate fighting you. This part right here. Sounds a lot like FE6. Like, no doubt about it. I love it.
Awaken fear.
This will hurt.
Oh yeah, it's so sick.
spill
Paralyzed was a lot like that ending with the Duelist. Super cool. That's a good damaging attack.
Elements converge. Lightning dance.
Oh, piano! That's awesome. Yeah, his music is in this area is supreme. Not gonna lie to you. Damn, bro. Alright, let's go further down the path. There's a couple places to... Is that a frying pan, bro? Bro. How you gonna smash someone's head with a frying pan? Bro. This man did not deserve that. How you gonna... Yo, how you gonna smash this man's head with a frying pan? Yo, these things are savages, bro. Damn, bro. You was not cooking with that one. It's freaking crazy, bro. Oh. Couple of spots to go through here, huh? Couple spots you could do. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I'll fight them.
A storm is coming.
Oh.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Oh, reminds me a little bit of the song with White Master, just a little bit.
Finesse and grace.
This does homage. Homage. Fudge. I keep saying that. Fudge.
Time to bleed.
Hey, bro, please. Oh, you screwed up, bastard.
A bit of violence.
A bit of violence, yes. Oh, what's my creation?
Ready to
Classroom.
parry.
Wider. What was that? Oh, hit me.
Elements converge.
What is hitting me? Oh, it's my healing. I'm inverted. Whoops, I forgot about that.
Elements converge.
En garde.
Yeah.
This will hurt.
Sword Ballet does mad damage, dude. Oh. Am I seeing faces in boxes again? Yes. Okay, back over here. Let's see what's this way. Before we go down that path again. Can we avoid this guy? We could, but this goes higher up, which means... Oh, yeah. Well, another pigtail here. We definitely want those. Oh, no, it's a journal. Let's see it.
Expedition
61.
61. Margot.
Margot.
See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of
There is a
society
difference.
here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
What are you talking about? Yo, is this Clair for real? Because I know that there's gotta be an Axon here, right? We already went over She Who Plays with Wonder, which is Aline. We went over He Who Guards Truth with Lies, which is Verso. There's a third defeated one, which I imagine is either Renoir, or if not him, then it could be maybe Alicia's. And then we have whoever's here, which I imagine is Clair. Although, I suspected that Clair's was the one that was defeated originally. I might have been wrong there. It could be that Clair's is actually this one here. They have to be talking about the Axon. Who else could they be possibly talking about? So, Clair's Axon? Is it Clair's Axon, you think? Or is it Clair's, like, painted version? I don't know.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. I imagine her painted version will be much similar to, like, the other ones, right? Like a human version. So, it probably isn't her then. Look at these huts. It's like a face, like a mouth. Oh, right? Face is making. It's funny. I'm a fire. Oh no, we're not gonna make those old 2000s jokes. Look at the sky, bro. He said he wanted her to reach the sky. Let me write that down actually, before I forget. Can't help but want her to reach the sky. Leia? Question mark? Lonely, but not alone. I understand that feeling all too well. No. Sorry, other way around. Cross that out. I've never had to cross it out before. Alone, but not lonely. That's the right way. That's the one. Alone, but not lonely. I understand that all too well. I've been there. I've been through all sides of the spectrum at this point. I've even been engaged at one point. But I think I'm at the best place I've ever been in terms of relationships. Alone, but not lonely. I think that describes it perfectly. Exactly. There's just people think, and there's people with very superficial understanding of what love is, think that love cannot be supplemented in other ways except for romantic love, which doesn't really make sense to me because you can find love in many different forms. Find it in the love of romance. The most common one you'll probably see is romance or something, or like the easiest, cheapest type of love. That's how I call it. Then you have a love for like one's country, one's own self, one's parents, one's friends, you know, one's you know, a lot of things. You can apply it to everything, and you can look at it differently. Like the love that you can share with someone could be the same love that you experience and give to others, and then to the fact that there's no difference at all. You know, like love for one's own brethren in mankind, or the love for an animal, and the love for nature. Many different types of love that you can share and be part of. It doesn't ever have to be one type. And you don't need one type to be full of it. To be full, to not need. Right? To not ever want.
Nice.
You can get to the point where you have so much love from all these different sources that you feel full. So that's how I feel. So I'm like, why do I need to have romantic love anymore? I've had my fill. I've been through it in the past. I've loved, been heartbroken, broken some hearts. I've been there. I don't need it. It was good while it lasted. Now I pursue other types of love and I find them. And it's really good for me. I love Lumina. And like love for a community is super big for me. Like I don't need any other real type. Oh, what in the hell? Let's go back up. That looks kind of crazy, bro. I don't know about you, bro, but that creature looked insane. Is that the Axon? Is that perhaps the Clair Axon? Yo, Clair Axon, you're looking kind of manly, don't you know? Maybe she sees herself as a man. I don't know. Does she identify as a manly being? That is funny. Dude, is that either that or that's a crazy merchant I've never seen yet. Yo, go down the freaking thing, man. Just damn, I gotta like go down very carefully apparently. Too many tools. I might land on a hammer and hammer my freaking toes off. I don't know. That's gotta be that's definitely a merchant. Alright, that's a merchant. That's not what I think it is. That's you tall. Are you Monique? And I go, I'm so high up. I'm so high up. You know we gotta fight the merchant, right? Oh, let's first get this. Oh, I don't have the monies to buy all this stuff. Tainted. This is goes to level 20. I don't have any of these, so I might want to grab them. Exposing break. Protecting heal. Okay. Well, charging weakness. Exposing break. Anti-blight. Protecting heal. Too bad I can't sell anything. Alright, so fight merchant. Who's lowest level? At this point, maybe CL? Well, Luna's the one who really has my things that I'm working on for mastery of the Pictos.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Feel the embrace of fire. Oh my god, that was some embrace, okay. Sounds sick. I'm high! Up. This guy's funny. Let's see, trade, leave. Let's see, trade. Tire so? Your tire so? Gain 1 rank on applying mark. Oh, it is definitely a versatile weapon, I figured. But tire so, bro? Mark an enemy on base attack. It's interesting. It's a nature element or power like earth, because you don't see a lot of versatile weapons that have nature. I think he has like 1, I think. Maybe 2 at most. Apply powerless on mark an enemy. That's kind of nice. So it's a mark-based one. Interesting what it's called. Tire so. Okay, well. Oh, boy. Okay, so finish sniper. Okay, didn't I fucking change you? Protecting heal. Well, I'm doing them one at a time because I'm not really in any hurry for them. Can we go back over there and just find that dang pigtail that I missed? Please? Like, please? Is there anything down there? There's probably something down there. I should have checked down there. I should have checked, bro. Man, I like that song. That song was butter, man. That song was butter.
Feel the embrace of fire.
All this over Chroma? Okay, that's looking like where I want to go, more or less. I think I might get my wish after all. That's a bloody scalpel thing? What do we call that chiseling tool? I don't want to fall. I feel like I'm about to fall if I go down there. Let's not fall. Yeah. Can I come back after I go this way? Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's the thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for that, because that will take me to where I want to go. See, those are the items I want right there. Oh, I'm feeling a rumble. Where? Okay, yes, exactly where I want to go. Alright, this is great. I just have to be a little patient, and I got my wish. I don't even care about the boss. I wanted those items right there specifically. Those items right there I wanted. Yes, sir. Oh, look at this nice view of this whole landscape. Okay. What the hell? Healing boon. Heals 15% HP on applying a buff. Oh, shoot. That's super good. I thought that was an item too, but it's not. It's just a little thing. A nice little orb. I love it. Alright, so I saw an area where... Is that a... No, that's just the balloon, right? It's not actually like a item. Okay, I think I found all the items here. Pretty much. So the only place I need to go to is that one area that I didn't actually explore. Fork in that road. But also, I'm curious if I can fall down here. I think I can. And I think this goes somewhere I don't want to go. I've already explored everywhere here. I'm pretty sure that's not an area that I haven't been to. I think I'm fairly positive I've already been here. Like, I'm almost 2,000% positive that I've been here. Alright. Back to the cool music. I'm so excited to be playing this game again, bro. I can't wait to get back to Ace Attorney as well. I've been missing that game too. How the hell are you already here? Yeah. I figured I couldn't go. Whoa. I figured I couldn't come down. Just kind of. Where the. What the hell did I just do? Can I do that again? Wait, what am I doing, bro? I'm literally running somewhere. But if I go anywhere... I don't know where I'm at. Oh, I switched out of there somehow. Wow, that was freaking crazy. Some speedrunner want to use that trick, bro? Go be my guest, yo. Do something with that, bro. Call it Atmos Falls. Atmos Fall, bro. Because that's what I be doing. I just be falling everywhere. Anyway, that was fun. But let's go back to more useful things. Such as finding the plot. Alright, play as Lune for a little bit here. Ooh, that yellow leaf that just cascaded my vision. Yeah, we kind of want to look around one more time here before we go back that other way. I mean, we could just... No, we We're just gonna go back. This is where we need to be. Okay, so let's see something. I want to see my... Got 1 of 4. Do I want to fight this guy? I like really don't want to fight this guy, you know what I'm saying? But I really don't want him to live. I really don't care. Okay, very cool. I like the rock structures. Alright, this has to be the place to go to the new area. Dude, what is this thing? Oh my gosh. Fish is this. Another frying pan. Man, they really like their frying pans, these guys. Like Colette. Can't wait to play more. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, look at this place! Oh! Had to start a God of War 3. Just climb the mountains. Where in the hell am I going? I need a win. I need a win. I like this song. Is dope, bro. Oh, beautiful. Grinding gears. I like this way more from the other side. Oh, I like that one. Yes, sir. Grind them gears. Let's go. Get to work, pals. I heard a stupid crow. I'll rest. I use the chroma thing. Chroma elixir. I'll rest. Okay, the machinations are real heavy on this one. What the hell are these birds flying around, bro? What's going on? Is that the Axon? What is that? That better not be an Axon. I better be like a big house. That better be a big ass house, bro. Because what in the hell am I looking at?
Useful?
Yes, indeed useful. That's right, CL. Where's the wind? Hold on. What are you telling me? What's the wind telling me right there? I see. It is a loneliness, isn't it? Ah, I understand. I get it. I get it. What the hell is that? Oh my god. That's like the curator in the final form. Nuh-uh. That thing looked crazy. Hold on. You mean I gotta fight you in that little arena? Are you joking me? Nah, I'm gonna go back to bear in the big blue house over here, bro. Damn. Now, the wind is not making it easy. Oh lord. Okay, I'm getting mixed signals. Okay, I guess I gotta go back. I have to fight whatever that thing is. Some chromatic demon lord or something. I don't know. Nope. That's basically what I said. I said, nope, nope, I ain't fighting that thing. You can have my money. I ain't fighting you. Okay, let's actually fight. I'm not dealing with some exonic powers right now. Who are you? Bro. What is this? Chromatic Brasilure? Oh no. Oh, now I know what this thing is. Oh god. They don't want to use fire, I assume. What do I do?
Wake in fear.
Awesome. Damn. Who's in for a bruise in this guy?
Finesse and grace.
Danceless. Alright, let me try and see if I can burn him. So I can burn him, okay.
Sweet taste of blood.
Heavy. Hammer time. Remember, no parries in this playthrough right now.
Dance.
Except that one. Maybe that one's
Ready
okay.
to evade.
Actually, I don't want to.
Spill
Whoa!
some ink.
I don't want to do that because if I do that, then I could just parry him all
Yeah.
day. I'm gonna just take it easy. Whatever. You can have those. You can have those. Whatever.
Violence.
A bit of violence. Why didn't I go twice? The fuck? What the fuck was that all about? And nice. New caster, that's right. Give me the Offland's cheers.
So much potential.
I'm gonna do it. That wasn't great. That wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't great. But whatever.
It likes you.
Let's spill some ink. On guard.
Yeah. Nice damage, bro. What did I used to do with this chick? Brother, I don't remember, but will you let me dance? Yo, the damn. Yo. This is one of my favorite ending songs. Yo, this chick hits mad hard. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I was hoping he would drop like some kind of weapon. Alright. Well, let's see what's on the other side. Oh, getting a little nervous. I'm not sure what I'm about to meet over there. Like, if I see Clair, I'm gonna be a little bit scared. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, what are you doing here, Clair? I like this song. It's super nice. Do I want to, like, learn anything? Got 3, I got 6. My friend told me that this move was nerfed. My friend Khan. or something like in a patch. But I tried this move and it sucked ass. But apparently it's really good. And maybe I just didn't use it right, so maybe I'll try it out. Iggy there. Iggy. Last chance. I like that move a lot. Guard down. Minimum strike. I'll get the last chance. I think the Agid is probably a bit better, but this is so good. It's 1 AP. I might actually want to get that more often. Like to use it more often rather. Win on him. I still don't have healing with her. I've done everything except healing. Okay. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want Terra Quake? Yes. I mean, yes. Obvious yes. Just, let's grab this and put it on. Rock Slide is 5. Terra Quake is like a lot, isn't it? No. No, it is 5. Terra Quake. Oh, they're both 5. Good. And break. Oh, I didn't know Rock Slide could also break. Cool. Oh, not done yet. Well, yes, I am done. I think. I don't think there's anything else for me to get. You know what? Let's try to, like, put this on and try it out. How much is it? It's 8, bro? Shit. Last chance. Paralyze. Do I really need 2 of these? Like, Burning Canvas and Paralyze? Like, I think I need 2. Venom Strike is cool. Engagement's okay. Then no. Okay. This one's 5, this one's 7. Very high void damage to all enemies. 35% gradient charge is just super good. I'm not getting rid of that. Floret Fury just kind of changes. Oh, it can break actually. Paralyze. I like it though. I'm a big fan of this move. Big fan of this move. Yeah. This is a good move too though. Lord Ballet does good damage as well. Who says the launch is great? Being single. I mean, I love Sword Ballet, but if I'm going to be honest, let me just remove Sword Ballet and put Stendhal on there. My 9 AP move that I like to throw out is Paralyze, even though Sword Ballet is more damaging. I just like it. Just looks so cool. I have to play with it. It's so cool. But we're going to get Stendhal and try that out a bit. 33. 33. Yeah. Definitely adding the 33. This might be my final stats. I might leave it. No, he's 36, bro. You fucking traitor. Traitor to the cause. Lore accurate. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go and see what's behind door number 1. Oh. Oh! Someone's painting. No way. Is that really Clair? Someone else with white hair that's not Mael and it's not Versal? It can't be Aline. Can't possibly be Aline. There's no way. Why would she make a version of herself here? This has to be Clair. Still want to make sense, but she doesn't have long hair like Clair. No! So that's what I thought she was dead from the Gommage. She's alive? Oh my goodness. I had no idea. Painted Alicia. Oh my goodness. What are you painting? The shit in front of you.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
It looks different. Oh, opposite. Oh man. I had a feeling she was gonna do that, man. Oh, this is Alicia's axon area, not Claire's. Okay. So Claire's is the one that fell. I'm gonna holler out. Well, she's the one who's been doing the frickin' Zawardo the whole time. I mean, we kind of figured it was her, but how does she have the power to do this? Alicia, the song.
She blames us, doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
Exactly. Amazing. That's her. I was asking about this. Oh my. Oh my goodness, brother. This game is incredible.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
That was right. This is surreal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, oh my goodness. I'm not ready. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready. What do you mean? Snap out of it. Okay. Get your head back in the game. I'm shocked over that. Oh, it's music. I love the main theme, bro. Clair, Obscur. Man, dude. Let me say something. The music in this game, like, since I've been learning French, I've recognized a little bit of the words that were said in the music. The music kind of tells the story in a way. You know, I don't have the full picture, but I can put some words together. It's like, bro, the game's kind of telling you the plot by just listening. Which is, I'm glad I didn't get to learn French before this, but like, yeah, I would have hated to be, I mean, wow, I don't know. Amazing. Yeah, that took me by surprise. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry, guys. I was not like, just got caught really off guard by that. Okay. Oh, it's the soft part of the music. Let me try the Stendhal attack. Well, I don't know if I really want to do that. Let's do Flora Fury first.
This and precision.
Okay. My own immediately. Fuck. That got me.
Sharp.
Damn, this violin is beautiful. Make sure the burning canvas. Your weakness. It's like a medley of all of her themes. Right? I was gonna try out fencing one day and I decided not to. I decided to learn kendo instead. What just happened? Did you see that? Oh my god, piano. Piano and violin are some of the best combinations of music ever produced. Together. When you put piano and guitar, and when you put piano and a pan flute together, it is, or a pan flute and a harp, I think that's the ultimate combo. This sounds really festive, right? It's like we're celebrating. At least it gets stronger. Oh no. Oh, that's the wrong move.
Okay.
I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. What's the button for it? Is it R1? No. Is it L? I love this song in the ending, bro. It's so good. I want to stay in defensive, honestly. So 7776. Well, at least it gets faster. I kind of want to see all of this.
Okay.
How many hits? I'm pretty sure I don't have that Floret Fury. What the hell? That Floret Flurry, whatever she just had, I don't have that. Damn. All this because I didn't want to kill her fast enough. I'm glad I'm not killing her fast enough because she's got all these cool abilities. I gotta see them. This is so good. I love all of this, bro. I love all of this. Damn. She gets me every time with her movements. Alright, let me try out the Stendhal move. Oh my god, what did I just do? I did not want to do that. Oh my god, are you serious? Why is this move so strong? Lethum, Painted Me, level 21. No, baby, I want to see more of your tricks. I want to see what happens after she rushes and gets faster. What else does she do? Yeah, this song is kind of how I'm feeling right now. I did too much. Delete them. Well, let's see what this does. Well, I can't be too angry, I guess. This is amazing. It's like we understand each other. Fight for the victor to be who's the better Alicia. Yeah, go. The smile? What are you looking at? It's too dark to see, my goodness. Oh, Versa, what's up, buddy?
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then.
For you, then.
Go. Claim your piece of sky.
I was gonna say it. That, like, remember that hut mouth that I said, like, I'm firing my laser? That's what that was, but like in smaller format. It's a nice little foreshadow for sure. Even though it's in the same area, but still, nice to know that that's what that actually was. Or a miniature representation of this giant axle. The largest axle. Did she just resume time? She just
We
took
both
to the
deserve
hand.
to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Gamaj. Oh no. Or are you gonna... No, even better. Oh my goodness. No, you can't. You can't.
Alicia.
No, he's Gamaj. No.
Send me. To my family.
Oh.
Wait.
Verso.
Mael!
He wasn't ready. I know that that's so coldly. It's insane. Wow. I have to talk about that. Hold on. Wow. Holy moly. I have to talk about this. That was probably one of the most incredible scenes I've ever seen in this game. I have to talk about that. I didn't even see what that did. Oh my goodness. Mael just very coldly gamaged herself. that has so many meanings, so many ways to look at it, because it's like she's killing herself or punishing herself for some things she did in the past. It's a good way to look at it, like, I'm doing this to myself because I deserve this. Or like, you don't deserve to be with Verso, etc. So many things you could apply to that. Or you could even say she knew it needed to be done. This is for the greater good. Which is interesting because even though she was so easily able to gamage herself, she couldn't gamage Verso. Right? She just didn't want to do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't bring herself to do it. And she can't gamage this world, but she can gamage herself just fine. Which is interesting in and of itself. And it tells a big picture right there. It tells a huge picture about guilt, self-hatred. Like, man, dude, there's so much to unpack there. And Verso, oh my goodness, let me tell you. Verso not being ready to accept Alicia's death, even knowing that this is what they came here for. That's wow. Like, he wasn't ready for her death. He wasn't ready to let her go. And even more interestingly than that, he was not ready to wrestle with the fact that he might die too someday this way. You saw the look of bewilderment and the look of confusion and puzzlement on his face, right? The look of doubt as he thinks to himself, I too might have to go through this. You know? That's very fascinating to me. Verso wasn't ready. I mean, none of us are really ready, right? In the time of death. But he wasn't ready for Alicia's. And it's interesting. He said Alicia there. He called for Mael there. Oh, man. Knowing that Mael's actually Alicia. And he calls her Alicia, too. He calls her Alicia. And then when he tries to reach Mael, like, really, like, serious shit, he'll just say Mael. He will literally call out Mael. Wow, bro. Wow. So much to unpack there. So much to unpack. That's got to be one of my new favorite scenes. I'm going to watch that like 3 or 4 more times. Maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 more times before I'm at least satisfied enough to like come up with some more theories on that. That's so good. Wow. Amazing. Truly spectacular stuff. I got to clip all this stuff too. Man. Yeah, clip that. Really, really good. Camp Verso refused to talk to anyone. Wow! I figured. He stands alone by the lake. He's doing what Mael does. Ostracize himself by the lake. After a while, Mael decides to go and talk to him. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to you. But maybe you're the only one who can talk to him. Oh, baby.
I'm sorry.
You're really not, though.
It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much.
Oh, I want to hear all of this. Let's go. Goodness.
I
The
honored
pores.
her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
Oh my god. I just realized how much more of the pores I'm seeing after putting out Epic graphics, because I can see every pore now. Like, I don't know. I want it back to the way it was before. I didn't see all these details. Alright, so, wow, that's incredible. It's like saying no one listened to me, but I know me, and I listened to me, and I gave me what me wanted, right?
I didn't get to say goodbye.
We're punishing her. Yeah, he didn't. Oh my god. He didn't get to say goodbye. Oh my god. Brother, that is... I'm getting a little choked up thinking about that, because it's true. He said goodbye to Aline. He said goodbye to Renoir. He said goodbye to everyone except her. Oh, how bittersweet. Oh my gosh. I didn't get to say goodbye.
You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
Oh my god, bro. We're not doing this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so interesting how she says this here, but then tries anyway to persuade Verso at the end of the game. When you choose her ending and he says he doesn't want this life, she's still trying. And doesn't listen to Verso, and against his wishes, creates him anyway and lets him suffer eternally. Anyway, I mean, the painting would eventually be erased, right? It was not going to last forever. It's going to last as long as Mael stays alive, essentially, which she's young. She'll be alive for another like 70 years maybe. So yeah, long time in the canvas, bro. But incredible, incredible.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do.
Oh.
But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso, buddy, but you're gonna erase this world. So I mean, what's really different here? Even though I understand his plight, it's real to him. I understand that, but he was gonna erase the world. When would you have said goodbye to her? And she made her peace.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye.
Freak. Yeah, she does. Never got to say goodbye to Verso, and she basically gave him the same treatment. Yeah, Mael, that's crazy.
You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
Oh my god. You painters. Dude, this supports my theory a little bit about him being potentially a writer. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's like acting like he's not a painter this whole time. He's always different.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her.
Mael, I'm not to disagree with you. You commaged her. You did it. Even though it was her decision, at the end of the day, like her mind was made up. You're the one who actually did it, so no, that's on you.
It would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Oh no. He's about to say something crazy.
Mael, I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
I mentioned that too just now.
It's different. It's different.
It's cope at the end of the day, but I understand you, Verso.
Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye.
You see? You see? I mean, this gets so complicated.
I'm truly sorry, Verso.
It's like she didn't think of him as a person in that regard. He's not real. She didn't really consider him. She was being selfish as usual, but she was thinking about herself, and it's her own autonomy there, and it's doing something for her. So, I mean, it's like selfish and not selfish at the same time. Oh, buddy. Ben.
At least she's free now.
Despite his frustration, Verso understands Mael's words. Yeah, you have to at this point. It's true. He appreciates that Mael is honest with him. Yeah. That's all you can be in this time. And Mael empathizes deeply with Verso. Yeah. Mael and Verso feel close to each other. Is that the last of it? It is. No, I think there's one more. Wow. Okay, level 6. Wow, what a bittersweet way to reach level 6 with them. They sit in silence a little longer this time. Yeah, this time, Mael comforts Verso. Yes, yeah, they head back to the others. Wow, that was powerful. Very powerful. One more on you, Mael?
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go.
Fine.
They're counting on me. Oh.
Yes. Let's do the last one with Mael. Verso approaches Mael, who's staring at the monolith by herself. Okay, staring. We've already cleared it, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention this. I misunderstood another thing. I should have brought this up earlier, but during Expedition 60, they're saying don't waste time with the paintress. She's a dead end. Like, go to what's below the monolith. That's where the trouble lies, or whatever. I initially thought of it as the place where maybe an extra boss was gonna be, or the super boss, or whatever. No, that actually, at least unless I'm misunderstanding it, I'm pretty sure that they were talking about Renor, like actual Renor, the curator. So I think they were talking about the curator as being the person that was the great danger in this world, and they were right. So
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
true. It looks good, actually. It feels empty now.
It feels empty now.
I like that. Not less suppressive.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there.
Me too.
I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Well, she'll get over it.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think Claire was, like, out on her trip or whatever. She probably isn't even there.
Although,
Maybe. I don't know.
I doubt Claire's been home much.
That's what I just said.
Knowing her, she's
Exactly.
probably hunting down the writers responsible for that.
See? Bro, I'm telling you. Let me just write the script for the next game, man. I'm telling you. I know what to write. I'm good with this shit.
For the fire.
For the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yep.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Give me all of the Claire details. Love this musical box. Yep, makes total sense. Like I said, it's part of her grief. She's still grieving. Everyone's still grieving. And her grief is to be as far away from home as possible, being angry at the writers and causing devastation. That's her grief.
Well, we all did.
Yes, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
In here?
You have?
Oh, talk to me, buddy.
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition 0. She stopped us at the barrier.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm writing everything down today. Oh, Claire! Okay, Verso met Claire 3 times. I assume it's real Claire, not fake one. First time is after fracture. With Expedition 0. Wow. So he really did travel with Expedition 0 then. I always thought he was lying about that. But it looks like that's true. Interesting. So he did
She
travel with them.
told you everything then.
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Yeah. Is that why he got betrayed?
Claire.
Yeah. Clair.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again, 16 years ago.
After Mael got introduced into the world. Alright. Yeah, we're good with this.
Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Nice. Yep.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
Yep. Yeah, that's why you rescue you. Actually, I noticed this in the actual opening cutscene. Sorry, when you first touch down in Dark Shores after leaving the island, right? After leaving Lumiere, you come back down here, and you literally see Verso picking Mael up after that Renoir, like painted Renoir, goes haywire and everything in the Dark Shores goes to hell. Everyone gets killed. You see Verso picking her up. You don't actually see him, but you know that you notice there's a guy picking up Mael. That's Verso. I imagine he also is the one who helps Gustav, because I don't know how Gustav made it out of there alive. To be honest, he probably was gonna be killed, and I think Verso saves him at the last minute because he's been watching Mael the whole time. Yeah. Also, he's the one who takes Mael to the Flying Waters and drops her off at the manor. And also, if you notice, Verso has statues in Lumiere. I noticed that too, watching the ending again, or the ending cutscenes leading up there. And you see it, he's holding like a pose and stuff like that, and it's literally Verso. There's 2 Verso statues, like, at the shore. It's awesome.
From afar, I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So I don't know how he did that. Yeah, I don't know how he would slip in. That's crazy.
So, you knew where I was,
no.
and you left me there too.
You're better off.
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you.
Yeah.
And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
Yep. Mael must be so pissed.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition.
Exactly. That's why I was mad.
You didn't help them.
So, the reason I was really mad at Verso during the... I don't know if I mentioned this, but the reason I got really pissed at Verso during the Paintress fight, which, by the way, Paintress fight, my favorite fight in the game. The best fight in the game. Easily. The reason I was so angry at Verso when I saw him throw the fucking... Sorry to Esquier. The reason I got so pissed is because I thought of all the situations in which we could have used that damn stone to get out of certain trouble, right? Like, we were out here looking for Floaty, right, or whatever, and we found it, and Verso was there the whole time. He could have easily just said hello to Esquier, and we would have been on our way, and we would have lost Gustav. So I thought about all that stuff, and I was so pissed. And then I thought about, well, we had Esquier at the time, and then we could have also not lost Nako. So that was another situation. I was like, why didn't you just give him the stone? We've been out here looking for that damn Sorry for the longest time, and you had it in your pockets the whole time. And it's like, this whole time you had an ace up your sleeve, and you only used it right now when there was literally no other way out of there. It's like, you couldn't have done this any other time, because, like, I didn't understand it, and I was so pissed off, bro. I was so mad at this guy. So mad, bro. You don't even understand how mad I got. But she's right. Mael's good. She's right to call him out on this. It's very true. I was so upset. I'm obviously not pissed at him now. I understand him all too well now, and I can't even really be mad after the fact, even knowing. But I felt a certain type of way at the time.
There were too many of them to save.
That's a good excuse, Verso. Good excuse. You have more power than any of those guys. You could have saved them.
I need to ask you something.
Yeah.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
You know, he's lying. Oh, he's been lying. He's been lying for a while.
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff.
Oh my god.
Gustav.
I was hoping she was going to go there. Thank you. He's 1000% going to lie here. He could have saved Gustav and he didn't. And that's, again, like I said, that was the reason I was so pissed, because I thought back to that Gustav moment. I was like, you could have saved him. You was watching us the whole time. You was there with Mael, like you rescued her and all that. I know you was watching them. And this whole time, you had Sori. And you could have easily gone to SK, easily have gone that, and then rescued us. And you didn't. It's like, dude, you're the reason Gustav's dead. That's literally what I was thinking the whole entire time during that fight after Sori pulled out. And I couldn't get it out of my mind. It was playing on repeat often, like forever and ever and ever until that fight was over. I was like, dude, what is going on? I can't get it out of my head. And I was so mad, dude.
What is it?
Oh, you know what she's gonna ask.
Did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Yes. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. You, game, you're evil for this. You are absolutely evil, because I was waiting for this guy to spill the damn beans like, yes, it's your turn now. Tell the truth or lie. I know you're gonna lie. And then I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna see something cool here. I'm gonna see him fold a little bit, or maybe hide his true nature once again and lie to Mael, his sister. And I was like, wait a minute. No. The game wants me to tell some lies. Oh no. I'm not a liar, sir. I will be telling the truth, and she is gonna have to deal with that, because you let Alicia die in the painted version, and I'm gonna get you back for that one. But I'm not gonna be petty. I'm gonna really think about this. I'm really gonna think about this and see what I want to do. I got there too late. You know that's bullshit. It's BS. I'm so curious about both of these answers, but I gotta tell one. So I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
And the truth shall set you free. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today? Oh, I love this. This is fantastic.
I'm sorry.
Why?
To be fair, he didn't really know Gustav.
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
Yep, I knew that's where it stemmed from.
So you let him die?
Mael, when Mael says that, I get so scared, man. Like she's gonna like do something to me. I don't know.
Did.
Like it's never gonna forgive me for the rest of her days or something. Well, now we're even, Mael.
I should have told you everything sooner, but
He said that line a couple times throughout the game, and he has failed it every single time.
I couldn't take any chances.
I love it. I love how flawed Verso is. What a phenomenal character, dude.
Thanks. For telling me the truth.
You already knew the truth, Mal. You know you knew it. That's why you started hesitating. Oh my god, bro. The chills I'm getting on my... Yo, this is amazing. The breath. Take that deep breath, guys.
Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
I live it back here full circle. I love it. Oh, that was revitalizing for me and for everyone else, I hope.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Kachi.
That's funny.
Come on, let's do it.
Mael and Versal's bond is now unbreakable. Yeah, that was needed to set him free. For forged in truth. Ooh, I want to know what happens if I forged it in lie. Mael reached relationship level 7 with Mael. Maximum. Maximum. I've got to do another playthrough and do all the opposite choices that I didn't do here in this game. They head for the monolith and Mael repaints it. Excuse me? Sending a message to her father. This adventure helped Mael better understand her painter side. Gradient attack unlocked. Mael. Gamage! Gamage! Hold on. What? It makes so much sense. Her last attack is called Gamage because she reconnects with her painter's side. Her painter side, I guess. Amazing. They return to camp to the rest of the expedition. Oh, that is fantastic. Fantastic. Okay? Great, great, great. Phenomenal use of the thematics. I love it. Oh my goodness. That is so good. What time is it now? It's 1:41. Let's do one or two more things and then we're going to end for right now. And I'm going to stream again tomorrow. I'm definitely going to stream more of this tomorrow because I know everyone's already asleep by now. And I'll be able to announce the streams and all that stuff. I'll make a video before I go live. And yeah, I'll probably go live like later on in the evening probably. Or afternoon. Like say 5-ish. Like kind of starting the evening or right before the evening starts. Something like that. But for now, let's go ahead and right in the Apprentice of Gustav's Journal or whatever. I love it. Mael finds a spot where she can write. Oh, I love it. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. Papa! Go home? Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, she writes everything about everything. The painters, Aline, Renord, no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Beautiful. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Mael heads back. Yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous singing by whoever that was. Gorgeous a cappella. Oh, where are we? Oh, the Reachers, yeah. SK takeoff. Yes, sir.
Hang on tight.
Where did I want to? I wanted to go to two places. I wanted to fight two things. Ah, yes. First thing is that crow spot. I want to fight the crow area guy. Where you be? Is it this one? Is this the one? The crows. Okay. I've wanted to kill this thing. Insanely powerful, as you would expect it to be. Hey, what's up, Kong? What's up, baby? Oh, look at the chat. What's powerful? Oh, Gamad? Oh, yeah. Let me see, actually. Good call. I didn't actually take a look. What am I supposed to do to find this? So I'm trying to recall. I think I go to one of these, and then learn skill, and I can see it here. I think. This whispering needs to stop. It's driving me crazy already. Gamage. Kills weak targets. Otherwise deals extreme void damage one hit. Kills weak targets? What do you mean? Like it kills whatever's lower level than me? Or like whatever's already on like critical health? Holy moly. I have to try that out for myself. I have to see what that's like. Oh baby. So I've got, you know, took the liberty to just kill every single crow in here, except for one. And I got so scared the last time I did this because like when I killed this last crow, I triggered a cutscene, and some freaking crazy thing came from the sky, bro. I don't know. All right, well whatever. Watch this. The speed in which this thing spawns is ridiculous. Check this shit out. Yo, next frame, bro. I was like, bro, what is that? And I stopped. I like left the game immediately, bro. I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta show this off on stream. So I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a chromatic of enemy I've already fought. So chromatic Chapelier. Wait, why are you in my team? Where's Versal? Oh, what? You're flying. How do you nullify my attacks?
Ready.
What? What? This thing's gonna do dark damage? You bastard. Launches mask? Do I want to kill these? Oh lord. Can't aim. Get that shit out of here! Earthquakes!
Toughness of earth.
Dot? What the fuck? Bro, what? What's your gimmick? Void damage. Is it void damage? Oh, I need to... My L can hurt him. That did like nothing. Oh my goodness, bro. How am I supposed to kill this thing?
Prepare for annihilation. On guard.
Oh god. Okay, I'm about to hit you with a Gamage, bro. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be the case. Strikes. Oh my god. Okay. So slow. Oh my goodness, bro. This fucker pissed me off when I fought him too. I just can't hit him, bro. I'm not sure I'm pissed yet. I'm just like kind of like, yo, what am I supposed to do? You know, like I don't know. I'm nullified. Oh lord. Okay, I don't know the gimmick yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out though. You know what I'll do? I'll do like a... Yikes. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, I don't think. Just gonna have to revive Luna and see where we go from there, because... Oh god. I don't know what to do about this guy. Alright, will hell work? Would anything work? Lightning Dance, Stonecaller? I'm not sure. Try hell.
Feel the embrace of fire.
I'm glad at least one of those hit him, but I wish it was the second hit. Nullify? What is happening? Okay, that hit him. Wow, I'm glad I dodged all that. Oh my goodness, brother. Fudge. He is so slow. Jeez.
Now's our chance.
Okay, so what do I do with you? I fought this guy pre-Paintress too, so you can imagine how much longer and more annoying the fight was. He's so annoying, bro. He's insane. What the hell? Do I if I had Verso, this wouldn't be a problem, I don't think. So I just die and let Verso come in? Because he's my actual, like, running gunner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I should just get myself killed here. Right, let's do this. If any one of these connect... Yes, if one of these connect, I'm good. Alright, I dealt some damage there. Some meaningful damage. Goodness me. This girl can do nothing in this fight. She can do absolutely zilch.
Your turn to shine.
The only thing I can do with her is just pass the damn torch, because what else is she supposed to do?
Thunder. Strike quick. Let us stay there. Brace yourself.
Sorry. Bad start. Bad start. Okay. So, I kind of just want to do like Gustav's homage. Get into Virtuos. Okay.
Brace yourself.
Wait, that don't do it twice? Fuck off, bro. Are you kidding me?
Still need your help.
No, she's no longer in Virtuos, right? Let me see her stance. I want to see. Damn it. How do I use these?
Feel the embrace of fire.
Oh, that did lots of damage, and it was a crit. Okay, baby. I need you. Just fucking stanceless. Come on, you stanceless. Why? Whatever. Go on. Let's see it. The golden petals. Oh my god, it just killed him! It just killed him! Oh my goodness! Gomage is OD! Screw your floating and your everything, bro. Your nullification. Just die! Alright. Minason? Alright, what is this? That's for CL. Shielding death. On death, allies gain 3 shield points. Unbelievable. That's basically what I did too. Just rely on Verso and Lune's high damage multi-hit attacks to hopefully get a couple hits off, and then use CL as an AP battery with that move that passes turn and gives 3 AP to someone. That's kind of what I've been doing here. I just got lucky that one of those hits did like 300,000 from Lune, which is a great critical hit that she just did. And then, I mean, who needs that when you have Gomage? I mean, if it wasn't for Lune, probably that wouldn't have worked, right? Anyway, shielding death. Man, that guy was kind of annoying, but I mean, listen, I didn't find him that annoying, but that's because I didn't fight him when I had no painted power, you know? He gives you a grandiose. He gives you 2 grandiose. What the hell, brother? I didn't really like look at the spoils like that, but I just 2 grandiose. Bro, I'm about to go edit my stuff right now, dude. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gomage is OD. Yeah, let me go hit the painters with a Gomage real quick. It's lore accurate. It's lore accurate. Alright. The next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the paintress's world. Because there's like I saw like a chromatic boss there when I was like scoping out stuff. And honestly, I'm not sure. It could just be my imagination. I thought it was a chromatic Clair Obscur. I'm not certain though. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that's what it looked like, and I hope that's not the case because that's about to be a long fight. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe might as well playing tricks on me. That's just. I'm gonna hope that that's not the case. Either way, let's go check out what the paintress. Papa, Vaten. 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 Got it. Okay. Nice. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love it. That's awesome, bro. Play a little Lune. That is so cool. I love it. Damn, you gotta go this long ass way in here just to go to the place where you can like start warping. Hey, can I honestly see that? Never mind, I misremember. I think that was my initial strap, but then I got so fed up with this guy I decided to go full throttle on his ass. Lamau. What is that link? Let's check it out on my phone real quick. Let me zoom it in. Oh, you got a couple of screenshots there. A level 60s, my L 56. Yeah, that's literally the same as me. My L is always my lowest level because I'm like, you're too powerful for this team, and I'm like, well, when am I ever gonna use her if she's so powerful, you know? 31 parries against them. That's funny. You wish to enter the monolith? Yes. Let's go. Okay, I gotta talk about something. Best waifu in this game. Go. Who's everyone's favorite waifu? She's too broken. I'm assuming yours is Lune? Maybe Lune. Favorite waifu Mael. Let's go. Nah. I was gonna say my favorite waifu is probably Clair. Listen, I had time to think about it. I don't know. I mean, Claire's like I don't know, man. I'm not sure yet. She's great and she's not great at the same time. I don't know how to put it. I just don't know how to put it, man. But I think she's definitely waifu material. Yeah, just such an interesting character. I don't know how, but somehow CL got overthrown. Even though I still think of her CL as the queen, but like, damn, something about Clair, bro. I don't know where to put my finger on. But I don't know, dude. It's just incredible character. I like her non-ending curiosity in the world. Clair is a close second for me. Yeah. I mean, bro, she's top tier. I don't know how else to say it. Renoir. Lumiere. Oh, huh. Interesting, huh? Aren't these kind of, huh? The wind. Aren't these kind of like the canvases like that Verso kid was like drawing upon? And this is like the same area as there. Am I wrong? So what is this? The gamaging. Wait, the golden petals of the Gamage is like Mael's Gamage, right? Like the Gamage of the real painter of the painters. So what does this even imply? All these golden petals and all these canvases. That is interesting, don't you think? Huh. Because like Verso was there, and then you have this. Very curious. And then there's the one where Verso would have been at. Huh. What does this even freaking imply? I can think of a few things off the top of my head, but no real conclusiveness. Of all of them, she's definitely the most interesting and the most real in a sense. I think they're all pretty real. I don't think I give her more or less real. I mean, Clair to me is definitely a cartoon character because she's just so untouchable in a lot of ways. And she doesn't seem that realistic to me in that sense, but she is realistic in the sense that she doesn't let the grief of the family, like, I don't know, she doesn't fit the role, right? Like, I would imagine a person like her scarcely exists as a woman, scarcely exists. Now, I may have known one or two in my lifetime that were like that, but it's not enough to be fierce, but it's not about fierceness, it's about being unbreakable, which is what Clair kind of represents that. Yeah, look at that. See, that looks like a Clair Obscur. You see that? And get a closer look. Get a closer look. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Why am I running? Come at me, bro. Dude, I think it is a Clair Obscur, but it's like a chromatic version. It is! I called that, bro. Oh, and I love the song. Alright. Why haven't I removed you from my party?
The cards have spoken.
Yo, your health is infinite. What the hell? Let's go straight to it. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry, old habits. How do you block this again? I couldn't. Oh, okay, R2. I couldn't remember. I am not doing this correctly. Dude, this is my favorite song, bro. Of the battle themes, this is my favorite by far. It's so majestic, bro. Yo, this song is oldie. This song's so sick, bro. Alright. What are we doing? Earthquake.
A storm is coming.
Horns, bro. Horns are insane.
The tightness of Earth. Not today.
Fuck! It's so much slower than I remembered.
Safety. I feel better. It's locked on you.
Weakening strike?
Not leaving you
OMG.
behind. Void, take everything.
Yeah, I don't know how to fight this guy. This probably is the best. This is probably the best time to fight this guy because if I were to fight him back when I, you know, was still playing the game, I would have just beat the shit out of this guy because I knew this guy's pattern left, right, and center. Now it's been like over a month, so I don't remember. It's probably the best time to fight him. Bro's not playing games. He is not playing games. You were right about that. You was right. I meant less like realistic and more like she doesn't put up much of a front. She's like kind of direct to a fault. I would say even a lot of people are not like that. A lot of people.
The storm is coming.
How do I say this? I think they are to certain when it comes to certain things, but that is definitely a good conversation to have for sure. We will have to talk more about that. Yeah, Clay is definitely an interesting talking point. There's a lot to her for sure. Let me do this real quick.
Lightning dance.
I don't think I have any buffs on me. That's still the sizable chunk of damage for sure.
I'm back.
Hey, Lune, your twin came back. Just gotta watch it carefully. I can't be getting about these easy ass attacks. Yeah, I can't be getting hit by stuff like that no more, bro. I can't do it. Oh, beautiful. Damn, that smooth, buttery frame rate on that. Oh, sick nasty. Alright, so I kinda don't have anything else I can do at the moment. Damn. I need to build that back up. Alright, so I can do like an attack. I can follow it up with like hell or something, maybe? Oh, that is nasty damage. Let's go.
Okay. Give me a ride.
Sexy.
Please survive.
Fuck. Stop doing that. Shit. I forgot. What is it? 2.
Okay.
Losing the strike. So it's gonna go twice, right?
Can't do this yet.
Oh my god, nice! Good job, Lune. I don't have a break move with me except her basic attack, which... Do I want to give up on the damage right now and just work on that? Maybe? Or just do an
Elements converge.
Yeah, I could just like do something like this. It would have been better if I didn't do that like that, but that buys me more time. Alright, there we go. I'll be able to do it in the next one. I still don't know these guys' patterns, but I think it's honestly because of this specific one. I remember having some difficulty with them until I fought this guy, and then they were all easy for me, lol. Yeah, no, I understand that, for sure. Wait, she has Doom, bro. Can break.
gods have spoken.
Nice fat 20 delivered right to his chrome dome.
Give me your life.
Beautiful.
It's locked on you.
Saracen combo. Please don't get hit here. Okay.
So much potential.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Let's do a lightning dance then.
Lightning dance. A storm is coming.
Yo, that shit did OD damage. Holy moly. Lune is kicking some ass. It's time. Should I Gamage or should I Stendhal or whatever? Nah, I gotta Gamage, bro. Hold on, I gotta Gamage, brother. What are we doing? I gotta Gamage. This shit is amazing. Perfect.
Blades sharp.
Amazing damage. Yo. Let me see how much a Stendhal does. Just base Stendhal. Fuck, missed it. Oh. I did 37,000 with non-virtual stance. I probably would have done more if I hit the thing correctly though. That's why lightning dance is my bread and butter. Yeah, like I said it from the beginning, man. Like, lightning dance is like, I think OD. This and Hell are like two of the strongest moves in the game, bro. This shit's insane. Gradient charge, bitch.
The gods have spoken. Well, well.
Awesome. Attacks. Oh, nice.
The elements dance.
You can have
Brace
these.
yourselves.
Fuck.
Danger!
Danger! Yes, sir. Sounds a lot like the Marvel vs. Capcom like lady. Danger!
Chroma is flowing.
Alright.
Here we go.
Oh, baby. Let's see Doom. That shit was sick. What the fuck? Combo attack 2. Yes! Combo attack 2! We got something like that. 3 hits? Yo, brother! 3 hits? Are you kidding me? And 2 more grandiose chroma catalysts for the win. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Yeah, yo, that dude. Give me that. That's good shit right there. Oh yeah, that was great. I loved it. I loved every second of it. Ah, combo attack 2. That was awesome. That's a great way to end the night. Honestly, great way to end the night right there. Ah, I'll stand right here as a new paintress. This is where I'll be. This is my new spot of sojourn. This will be the spot right here. Yep. Right. Wait. Actually, I wanted to see. Don't we have the? Where do we plant that flag? You know, the one that Lune or Ciel got out of her ass. I think it was actually Lune who got it. No. Yes. No. Wait. I can't recall. But yeah, where's that flag at? Yeah. Let me go look for it. What is this? Oh, it's just shininess of the rock. Man, that... How many times I got tripped out over that? Yeah, it doesn't even one hit kill. It still does an insane amount of damage. Yeah, I know. It's so good. I can't find our flag, bro, but I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, alright. This is a good spot to end the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, that was super fun. It was very out of left field, but I really had to just go live and play this game. It's 2 in the morning. I don't care. It was great. It's Columbus Day tomorrow. No work, no school, no nothing. Just nice time for us to just sleep. Like, my eye is open right now, but it is about to close any moment now. So I'm gonna just kind of shut off for the night, and actually I might even just play some more stuff. I'm actually kind of excited. Even though I'm tired, I'm super excited to like play more stuff. I will be going live tomorrow. I'll make a video going over more things and kind of describing the situation, and a lot of my computer's back up. I got a $5,000 computer, bro. I'm gonna say that again. I got a $5,000 computer. Yeah, this is crazy, and it could have been more. I actually returned some parts because I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't want it to be that much more expensive. I actually like paid like close to 7K or something, but like I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna return this. No, 6,500. I think it's right, 6,600. But I'm returning some parts tomorrow. I'm gonna get $1,500 back, and I'm just gonna pocket that. And yeah, I mean, I've been saving a lot of money, so just so I can get this build. It's been saving for a couple of years to get it, so hopefully this one will last me for a real long time. I won't need any other one from now on. So now the only thing that I have is this encoding issue with OBS. I still haven't figured that out. If anyone knows anything about that, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's got to be a connection thing, because there's no way it's an overloading issue. My thing is like buttery smooth. It's running good. My memory usage is at 17%. My CPU usage, even while streaming, is at 21%. Brother, I'm not overloaded. I promise you that. I promise you that, bro. I've got a really, really nice computer, bro. I'm running like advanced like GeForce effects on my shit. Plus I'm streaming. Plus I'm playing Epic, the most insane, like highest end version of Expedition 33 possible, and I'm low. My usage is low, right? My GPU usage is still low. So there's no way I'm overloaded on encoding. It's got to be something more specific with OBS that I'm just not aware of how to solve this problem. And so if anyone knows, has any idea whatsoever, let me know. I will do whatever it takes to get this damn problem fixed, because I want to be able to stream this shit at 60 FPS. It won't let me do it. It just will not let me do it. So anyway, thanks guys for watching once again. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next stream, and just have yourselves a good night. Anyway, peace out and keep it styling, y'all. I need a button to like quit. I need my Steam Deck back up.